What is
Here we
up?
are. Monday night again.
Monday night.
Happens every week, it seems like.
Yeah,
Every
no
week
Jim's
was Monday.
Monday night again.
Oh, somebody's looking at me.
Happens every week, it seems like. No, as mine hasn't even started yet, so it couldn't have been mine.
There we go. Yeah, just get some listings in. We probably won't be on that late today. And
I think this box is making me out of focus.
what do you got all over there? Anything new?
You know what's in that box.
You got the Dixie cups?
Patches.
Ooh, let's do some patches. Hey, kids deals. How are you? Hey, Cindy. Kat D put a message yesterday that she needs to get her act together. We'll see if she did. Dinner time here for us. Yeah, Jen's about to leave us for a minute and go eat a little.
Yep.
Now, Cindy, did you mean cat or the chat?
And the cat. It's dinner time for the cat.
Because we don't have any cats in here.
It's dinner time all the time for cats.
Hi, T.
Hi, T.
All right, so first of all, Jim was supposed to be back almost in time. It was going to be iffy to begin with, but then his flight is an hour late now. So by the time he lands in North Carolina to get back here, he missed his flight. Now he has to wait for the next flight, so he's going to be stuck in North Carolina. So I'm hoping he can pop on screen with us on his phone. So we'll see when he lands. He'll text when he lands.
Hi, Heidi.
Hey, going on, T? Are you listing? I haven't even started yet. Surprise.
Right?
Jordan.
What time are you going on? Surely you guys are going to be on tonight, Monday night.
Yeah, going at like 9ish. We'll probably be getting off pretty early tonight. Striker's pretty beat. Jim's not here, and Jordan's got a lot to do this week. She needs to go to bed super early. We're doing the whole storage unit. We have a huge sale on Thursday morning. We're getting up at 6 a.m., so that will be fun. Jordan's got a lot to do this week. Well, we're echoing again. Jen. She needs to go to bed super early. We're doing the whole storage unit. We have a huge sale
Yeah, that's
on Thursday
Jen.
morning. We're getting up at 6 a.m., so that will be fun. What's the meter? Jen. Again.
There you go.
There, it's her. Jen, it's you, Jen.
Well, anyway, the show must go on.
Right. We need to still get our listings in. We got 4 days to fourth quarter. Not counting today. So, was it the first? Yeah. And use your coupons too. We haven't used ours because Jordan keeps telling me, "Oh, I'll tell you what we need," and then she hasn't. So that's tonight. We're gonna get our coupon used. I don't want to waste $50.
Yeah, I need to go do that now too.
I was gonna do another record whatnot. Record amount of time or records, but decided not. Donna might go. Oh, record set. Okay, might go on late. Yeah, maybe. You did good with the salt and pepper shakers today. It looked like I came in late. I didn't even realize you would be on. I thought you were going on early morning like usual. So I didn't even think to look, and then I opened up whatnot to do labels, and there you are. And I'm like, oh, T is on.
Hi, Angie. How is listing going? Well, we haven't really begun yet. I guess I did a few earlier. Only about 11 or so.
Yeah. I did not. Nobody needs to ask me. Hey, Heidi.
Well, I'm glad to see T getting out on whatnot. I think that's good.
Right? Blowing through some stuff. Awesome. Jordan actually just walked in the door. She said she would be back on time. Technically, she's kind of right. She's only a few minutes late, but she's late. So I won.
Yeah, but normally she doesn't get back for hours after you start.
Right. You know why? Her mother, Jo, she's home first. And I looked and I said, "Oh, I'm not with you, huh?" She's like, no. I was like, oh, she's going to be late. She's like, yeah, probably. But if they had gone together, it would have been an extra hour or two. Somehow the two of them together is just like, they just shop. They like to look around. Even if you don't have the money to shop, they like to look at everything.
I don't care for that.
Shopping, yeah. No.
Well, I mean, I don't mind shopping, but I want to be able to buy something if I'm shopping.
Yeah.
Not just look.
I like to source. I don't really like to shop for myself. I don't like malls. I don't like
Same thing. I call sourcing shopping, so
yeah.
Because I don't buy anything for me.
Right. I'll pick some things out of the lots. If I get a big lot from T or Donna, I'll definitely take a couple things. The lot that I won from you, those toys, I pretty much kept them all, and all the toys I got from T. But I usually pick a little bit from each lot, and I'll keep something that I like.
So what's the plan? You're still doing that program that you've been doing?
T. So true. No, List Perfectly ended last Monday, so we're doing the costumes, actually. I started.
So you're listing directly on eBay now?
Yeah, Jordan will probably be down in a few, and we'll put the costumes here and just do photos.
Oh, is she going to model them while you take pictures?
She said no. They're mostly kids' costumes. She would look really funny. I don't think she would fit in the toddler one.
There, I thought we were going to have a real interesting stream.
Yeah, one that wouldn't be allowed on YouTube probably because none of them would fit her.
No. You didn't block it for kids, did you?
No. But
well, it's kids' costumes. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but look how little kid they are.
I mean, I even make my videos for adults only. I don't know why, but it's just the option there.
Yeah, if you put that on, then nobody can see your video, right?
For adults only?
Yeah, for adults only.
Well, it's either made for kids or not, right? Those are the two options. Yeah. So.
Yeah, this is definitely not made for kids because I can't guarantee a few words will not come out of my mouth. It happens.
I don't know if that's really what they're referring to when it's made for kids or not, but
probably no cursing, no.
Maybe.
No sexual talk, anything like that, right?
Well, we wouldn't do that anyway.
No. But somebody might fall down the stairs and start cursing everybody out, You never know.
I don't have any stairs here.
All right, I have to beat T today. We can't talk forever, especially we're not going to be staying on that long. So I'm going to start getting motivated here and grab.
You better get started then. Well, I'm just going to list some ephemera to start with. Have some bill heads and receipts.
This one's cool. This is actually an adult one.
Paratrooper. So I think Jordan could pull that off. Okay.
Paratrooper? I don't know. This is like skin tight. I don't know who could pull this off. Can anyone in the chat pull this costume off? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I think Striker could pull it off pretty well.
No. Wouldn't look right on me.
T. T, how many of you?
I have to do a lot of research on each one of my listings, unfortunately.
Oh, did you get the patches from Brian? I want to see what they look like. I didn't get to see that.
No, I don't think they even got mailed until today, if today.
Oh, Brian, why are you so slow?
I don't know. I paid really early Friday morning, and they put a tracking number on it Friday. So I thought, well, it'll go out Friday or Saturday at least, but there's not even any movement. So
can't believe that.
I know it.
One whole business day? I can't believe it. That is the slowest service I've ever heard of. You'll probably get it by Wednesday.
Let me go. Yeah, it went UPS, so probably. Let's see. No, it said UPS, but it's actually USPS. They always mix those up for some reason. Let's see. It should be an interesting lot for sure. I bought a lot of good stuff last week.
How many patches were it?
Big box. Expected Thursday.
Nice.
Yeah, it didn't even get picked up until 3:07 today. So I guess I didn't need to pay for it until today either.
That's pretty good shipping compared to other people.
Yeah, there's some slow shippers for sure.
Mm-hmm. Actually, even on Whatnot, we ship our stuff next day, and we've had quite a few people in our chat say, you guys ship a lot faster than other sellers. Sometimes they wait up to a week for it to go out. If you even look at the Whatnot, their own page for shipping, it's like 12 days. Their own site. Like, how can you... This was all over the forums. How can you expect the members of your selling site to ship in 1 to 2 days? It's supposed to be 2 days and under, but then your own site, the people that are running the site are not shipping it within 2 days.
Well, Amazon was always that way too in years past. Well, we expect you to have it out in 48 hours, but we're not going to do that. But we want you to.
It's weird. I guess they do a lot of international conventions and people ship for them. It's not like they do their own shipping. They, I guess, hire people out third party. Like that girl with the boobies that we talk about that's always on there for Pokemon, and she's always giving away Pokemon every day. And her, it's a dun 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 dun, and it's just a big picture like going in on her chest.
Oh, I've missed that. You have to put the link out there for me. I haven't seen that one.
Me and Donna have talked about it like 10 times. I will send it to you though.
I don't need it, thank you.
Yeah, her name is Mal Trainer, they call her, and she makes fart noises the whole time. But she's one of the biggest giveaway shows there is. And
she's successful, I guess.
I guess, if that's what you call success, she probably has made a pretty good amount of money to do it for them.
Weird. It's just a different culture for sure.
Yeah. We don't do that.
The younger generation.
I mean, sex sells, right? Same thing with Twitch. You get a girl on a stream for gaming, and people are just drooling like they've never seen a girl before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of those are teenagers that are doing the drooling. So
yeah. Sure.
Hi, Stu. Hi, Mystery DA.
Hey, Mr. DA. What's going on? Hey, Sue. How you been? Hi, all. I was total slacker yesterday, so got to get back to it today. I've done 7 already. Nice. Yeah, we didn't do any yesterday. We did a whatnot that we don't normally do on Sundays, and then my matches were on. We're about to begin playoffs, so very important.
There's Susan.
Sucks in. What's up? Oh, we don't mind. Lurking and working.
Well, we assume that's what everybody's doing.
Yeah. Get listing. Has anyone seen good sales this weekend? It was pretty dead for us.
Lower than your average?
Yeah, the week before was much better. And we've been listing more, so.
Well, last week itself was pretty good. I know Jen had good sales, and mine were pretty good. And the weekend was just average or a little bit above average for me. I'm hoping this week will really start taking off. Today's just been average or a hair below average so far, but
yeah, nothing today. Even Jim, he said he had a slow weekend too. Like 1 sale a day. And he's been listing pretty, during the week he lists. The problem is on the weekend.
Yeah. Now, how many total listings does he have? That's what his problem is. He just doesn't have a lot of listings.
He's selling basically what he's listing in jewelry. He's been really selling the jewelry. So I think
That's
by the
what
time
you're supposed to do. List 10, sell 10, right?
I like to list double and sell, you know what I mean? More than I'm selling so I can build.
So is that your full time now, Anthony? Is Whatnot? Is that where most of your sales come from?
His Friday night is pretty big on YouTube.
YouTube Friday nights?
Yeah. And you keep going live, but then I go to look at the video and you removed it. And I'm like, oh, what happened? Let me see what's going on here.
Well,
Yeah,
live streams aren't great for your channel, so a lot of people do remove those.
To get what, subs or something?
Well, like Nuts, they don't leave their auctions up. They remove their auctions from their channel after they're done.
I never understood why. I was just like, oh. I don't pay attention to any of the like to get subs and stuff. If people sub, they sub. You know?
Yeah. But you'd like to get to 1,000, surely.
I guess it would be nice, but we haven't done enough content to even matter. You know, like we wouldn't get paid anything. Everyone thinks you get monetized, and all of a sudden the money comes rolling in. No.
No, but that's the beginning, though. That's the start.
Yeah, the start. But you got to build up your following, and it's got to be generic following. You can't organic. You can't buy subs. You know, that's not going to get you followers that actually matter in the statistics of getting paid. You know, you have to get it all organically, and it takes a long time.
It does. Got to put some good content out.
Yeah, we just don't have time for it. Eventually, we'll get a few videos up here and there, but not enough to build a following. We're not really trying to do that. Like, same with you. I like your videos. You did that one on the Dixie cups and stuff. But I don't.
They're fun though, you know.
Yeah. But are you gonna do?
But they are informative because they're all, good sellers. The items I do put up. So.
Well, I like the videos. I think you should do a lot more. But you said that YouTube won't be your.
No.
Focus. Yeah. Same with us. I like doing these listing things because I like to hang out. You know. I'm usually hanging out with someone listing anyway. Usually Jim or whoever. 6B stops by.
Yeah, you and Jim hang out a lot during the week, right?
He's my biffle. Yep. We do everything together. If he's home. And, he spends a lot of time with his mom now, too. So.
Yeah, they probably go out sourcing together a lot, don't they?
Yeah, and they've been organizing his whole work area, too. And then he got that load of health and beauty in. Remember he showed you a picture of it in the chat? Yep. So he's got, I think, 304 items to list when he gets home. Which would basically double his store number. Well, actually,
I was going to send him a link to a pallet seller down there close to him that he might be interested in.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun. And then he could put it all on cam. I told him to record anything he goes and picks up and do a video with it.
Yeah, he said he might do some videos, right?
Yeah. He'll probably get on Whatnot eventually. He just doesn't have, I guess, enough inventory to do it. You have to do a video for them or some photos.
What would he sell on there, you think? Just random?
He really wants to make cookies.
Oh, cookies.
Or he would have to, I guess, pre-make some cookies and, put bows and make them look fancy and then do a video and send it to Whatnot, look for the food category.
But I've never even seen the food category. That's interesting.
Yeah, unless they got rid of it. I'll look in a minute.
Are they doing cooking shows or just showing you the food and selling the food?
That's one thing I haven't done any recon on, because I'm not in the category. But before he goes and possibly submits a video for it, we'll probably watch some videos. That's what I do with every category. If I'm going to get into a new category, I'll watch people's lives for a bit and see what is going on,
I would say that's a must.
Yeah. Because if food's not doing well, then that probably wouldn't be something to base your whole business on. You know? All right, I'm going to start my first listing before T has like 9, and I can't ever catch up.
T will just take a stack over to Robbie and say, "Here, list these."
Right. Oh, that's not fair. Both of them will be listing, but I guess Jordan will be helping me eventually. He's probably pumping them out over there.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some help like that for sure.
You can never get the wife to help at all?
Oh, no. She has no interest in this business whatsoever.
Yeah, some people just have no taste at all for it. They look at you like you have 2 heads when you start talking about it.
Well, she realizes that this is the money making of the house, but she doesn't want to be involved in it. It's a nuisance because it picks up half the house.
Well, you're redoing storage this week, right? I don't know, garage.
Yeah, so she'll be able to park a little bit easier.
Well, so you'll make her happy there.
Right, and that's the idea.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. Oh, Robbie won't help you list T? I thought he had his own store. There's Donna. Hi, Donna.
Hey, Donna. I just said, where's Donna? There she is. What are you doing? Big brother.
Overwatch, not Big Brother. Big Brother is the government. I'm not the government.
I guess he does the packing. He doesn't like to do the listing.
Yeah.
Well, Angie's at number 4. I gotta catch up to you guys. I got leaf silver round from Anthony today. It's gonna be awesome. Is that a coin? Or is that
probably a marijuana leaf, right? Yeah.
Like should we be saying that live? I don't know.
It's pretty much legal where you go now, isn't it?
I looked it up on the map. I believe there's 13 states that are completely illegal.
Really? There's still some totally illegal, not even prescription or anything?
Texas? They ain't gonna. I'll let you know which states, but you could probably guess which states are illegal. I think it was Texas. You want to take a couple guesses?
Well, I'm sure they're all conservative states, probably in the middle of the country, but although I think Kansas is at least medical anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of medical ones. I forget where the graph is that I have. I figure by 2025, 2026, every state should be legal in some aspect. I mean, even Texas and the ones that are hardcore, they could use the extra revenue, you know?
Yeah, because I think Texas is no income tax, state income tax. So that would be a big boost for them.
Yeah. And the taxes are like 40% or something. It's insane.
Oh, it's not quite. Oh, you mean on sales of marijuana? Yeah.
It is so high.
Pretty. Yeah, but plenty of people still making money on them.
Yeah, some stores are different. The one I get from, what do I pay? 10%. So, or no, there's 2 fees. So it's 10% plus another fee. So it comes to like 15 to 20%. And then other stores I've looked at were like 40%. So I obviously didn't get from them.
Looks like Pat's got a premiere going.
Yeah, he said he forgot about it and then realized he had one. Did it start now or at 7?
Yeah, I think it just started.
Well, we put it on early then.
Yeah, same. I think it's the same way here, Heidi. Well, we have sales tax, but it's at least medical. Is there? I mean, there's CDB shops just everywhere popping up. CBD.
See, like,
Right.
see, like Texas is saying there's this little map that I'm looking at of the United States, and then when you go hover over, it says legal status mixed medicine CBD oil only. So you are allowed CBD oil in some states.
Okay. Well, maybe that's the way it is here then, because there's one on every corner now.
Yeah, it looks like every state allows CBD. Like the ones that are coming up illegal for regular marijuana: Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Iowa. But they do all allow CBD oil. When you get pulled over with weed, it's not decriminalized. But they're trying to pass a bill right now to decriminalize it. So for the whole United States. I don't know if we'll go through, but I think the House did pass it so far. So if that happens, then I believe every state will basically be legal because there's no punishment, right? Once they decriminalize it.
Well, isn't there still a quantity that you can have that would make it illegal, like dealers or something?
Yeah, like you can only have so many plants, I think,
right,
at your house, and you can only travel with so much on you. I don't recall what it is. It might be an ounce, I would think, or 4 ounces or less. It can't be over a quarter pound. Because then it's basically like you're a drug dealer at that point.
And do you have to keep like the receipt with it that you bought it, or it's different strains probably would be illegal, probably.
Let's see what our state is, because every state's different. Okay, so for Michigan, it's 2.5 ounces. So I order more than that from the shop because they have deals. You can get like 3 for $100. I guess they're allowed legally to drive with it because they're a legal shop. I don't really know how that works, but the dispensary.
I imagine if you have the proper credentials, you're fine.
Yeah, but now if I took the 3 ounces and got in the car with it and went to the store and got pulled over, they could put me in jail.
Well, look at Angie go up to number 5, and Patrick's here. What are you doing here, Pat?
Are you having a premiere? Pat. What are you guys saying? Let me read this chat. Back and forth. Hey, Cindy. I don't know if I said hi to you.
I thought I just got the notice that it started.
Huh.
What's my notice?
Oh, it was probably the pre-notice.
Oh, it says live premiere 7 p.m. Okay.
A trunk full would be bad. Yeah, I think they could sniff that one out. 2 ounces are under. Okay, so every state is different with the size amount. But really, you don't need to be driving around with more than 2 ounces if you're smoking it only.
So how much is 2 ounces? Is that a handful or what?
Oh, it's a lot. It's like 28 grams. So you're talking about like a sandwich size baggie.
Well, 2 ounces would be 56 grams, right?
Like, all right, let me show. Can I show this on screen? I don't know. I won't show the front of it. But this is the size that it comes in for us. It's not all full. Let's say it's full to here, and that's 1.
How much is in there?
Right now, not a lot. I smoke most of
it. It normally comes in that package.
Yeah, normally comes in something like this, or
So is that an ounce that comes in that package?
Yeah, but the whole thing's not full. But I think I could show this part. So like it just says where it comes from, and then it just tells you 1 ounce, But there's nothing in it because it's empty. But that's what it looks like. And I guess every store is different, And within like a dispensary, there's also different companies that send in their own products. So the name of the store is not what was on the name of the front of this. The name of the store is The Flower. And then this is just some other farm that sent it to them, I guess. And then they probably get paid out from there.
And I assume there's now a lot of different strains.
Oh, God.
that everyone has come up with
Yeah.
to make
And
their
they
own.
all-
Each company makes their own probably now.
Mhm. And even with the gummies and all that stuff, there's so many different companies, so many different flavors. It's insane the amount of snacks that you can come up with marijuana. Like anything, you can cook it in regular food. I have a cookbook with just regular recipes for dinner. I couldn't even imagine. Could you a whole like spaghetti dinner with it infused with? You would be wrecked off your. You would not even be able to walk. Like half a gummy and I'm good. You know.
Well, it all depends on how much you put in it, right?
Yeah, that's true. Hi. What you doing? Come say hello. She's gonna eat some cookie dough. That's gonna be your lunch.
No, I just want something in my body.
So cookie
Did
dough.
Gordon put some in her cookie dough?
It's just to eat cookie dough. It's not that healthy.
And
Oh, that's good. Sugar cookie.
eat or bake. And I just don't have the patience to wait for it to bake right now. I just want to eat it.
Wow.
I'm hungry.
I'm listening to the first one.
How
So
are you?
we're talking. We got into a subject I like.
Oh, yay.
Marijuana.
Whoa. You can talk forever.
I can
about
talk
that.
forever about it. I don't really know the whole laws of it because we don't drive around with any drugs anyway.
Well, I was gonna say, as long as you know what it is in your state, you should be fine.
Well, I don't smoke it out in public. Like I just don't like the vibe. So it doesn't matter anyway. But say we were going camping or something, then I would just bring it. You can't smoke an ounce in a week. I mean, I guess you could, but I don't. You know, it usually takes me about 2-3 weeks. So to drive around with 2 of them would be pointless. You can't possibly smoke it all. Heidi's like, I could.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of people that could. Hi, Cookie.
Cookie! I was. Oh, look who's here. What
Holly.
Hello.
are you doing? Yeah, I said, he said you spend a lot of time with him. I said, yeah, we spend a lot of time together, but usually not during the days because you guys, are organized and hanging out together, whatever you're doing, sourcing. How are you? I won't drive stoned, yeah, right? I don't really even like going in public. Like, I would never go to a concert stoned. That's where the alcohol comes in. I would have a few drinks, but I don't like being in public or big crowds. I like to be alone. I don't even smoke.
I'm looking these receipts up on these companies up on eBay, and I scroll down. I see my recently viewed items. They're all Vampirella from last night. On Dom's stream, he was selling Vamp comics. So I was looking them all up.
Did you grab any?
I think I won one.
Yeah, I like Vampirella series. I have some cards that are signed by the live models. Is that what they're called? That would model for Vampirellas, like those photo cards. I think they're signed. Yeah, even if they're not signed, some of them are worth a little bit. So I grabbed them all really cheap. Holly, I think you're echoing.
What do I have to do?
I don't know. Do you have it open?
I don't have YouTube open now.
Susan said hi, Jordan. Oh, anyway. She said hi from the kitchen. You can't hear her. She'll be back. She's just going to make a snack.
You gonna try to get the rest of that dough in the oven before it disappears?
Like, that's not, she just barely ever eats cookies. I don't even remember the last time she ate a cookie.
She had a craving.
It was good. I took some last night and had a little ice cream with it. It's pretty good. But we discussed it, and she's going to probably try to make her own and then freeze it. That way we use sugar that has less calories in it than the store does. We use the 15 calorie sugar. So at least save some calories there. We make our own breads too. And when I say we, I don't mean me.
You mean Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, I think we figured that one out.
Yeah. I had to correct myself. Not we. Jordan and Joe. They make bread. Joe bought this fancy bread machine,
Oh.
and they bought a fancy ice cream maker machine, but they haven't tried it yet. I'm waiting on that one.
What did I miss?
Jim's late like usual. That's about it. I don't know if he'll make it at all. Probably not.
Does anyone sell on Amazon? Is it hard to get to sell on Amazon?
It's much harder now than it was 10 years ago, for sure.
Yeah.
So many restrictions in place. They're really trying to make it into where you're just a supplier. You're buying wholesale, and then you're just selling it that way. They're wanting receipts on pretty much everything anymore.
Welcome back.
I mean, there's still some market for used books, but that's about it.
We do get items in like I have an Amazon box somewhere started. Board games, sealed. We send in quite a bit. Not a lot of restrictions on those. Maybe Disney would have a restriction. Certain brands have big.
You're selling all new products, though. You're not doing any used stuff.
No used. Those diapers I showed you last week, those can go in, but it wasn't a very high sell-through rate. It was like one a month. So we'll send one of each in since they're big. But yeah, you got to scan. It's a lot of scanning to see what is unrestricted. So, like Nike, you're never going to get ungated for Nike. You're not going to get ungated probably for CDs or DVDs unless you have a distributor that you can get a receipt from. Hey, Mac, what's going on?
No, I thought about going that route. Just buy everything wholesale and send it in. You're looking at very small profits, but I mean, it could be pretty consistent.
Yeah, I don't think
if you're willing to put in, you're laying out a lot of money for a little return, but if you build it up big enough.
Holly, you're meaning more like retail arbitrage, right? Like maybe flip it from Walmart, like people do.
I mean, that was good in the old days, not now though. I'm talking about buying from wholesalers. Pizza.
You want some?
No, thanks.
Where's that from? Is that a pink box?
Hungry Howie's.
Hey, Jared.
Hungry Howie's.
Hello.
I want to start into books, but I don't know.
I don't know.
As far as used books.
Every time I look at books on Amazon, the payout is not great. I'm not saying that maybe we just don't have the right books. Of course, there's books that go in there, but for us, the most part, we have not found stuff we can really make a profit on by sending it in, so we don't.
Yeah, books generally aren't that great for FBA. You'd better off selling those yourself.
Now, there's two forms that you could list on Amazon. You could do FBA, which is where you send it in, or you can do merchant, where you ship it on your own. So the account isn't hard to make at all. You can make your Amazon seller account in like 5 minutes, and they'll accept you. It's not like you have to get accepted for that. You just got to be careful with what you're listing. Make sure you can list it. Otherwise, you'll see restriction, and then you'll know you can't. But I had put in one of these, and we sold it, and then I got a strike or whatever it's called on there from Microsoft. So I'm stuck with one of them, and they're legit. Got them from the bins. Sold one with one of those microchips on it, 32 or whatever it was, 32 or 64. And it sold after like 3 months. We got a takedown notification saying that our listing had to be revised because of blah, blah, blah. I don't even understand it. It was never our listing. So stuff like that can happen with certain brands, but that's the only issue we've had in a couple of years. And we don't send a lot in now.
This is an interesting receipt I have here. This is from L. Steinthal and Brothers. Look what they sell. Manufacturers of children's headwear. 1925. What is children's headwear, I wonder?
Like bonnets?
Fancy hat.
Okay. That makes sense then. But why would you only make children's and just not all?
Because they have smaller heads. I don't know.
Good theory. I don't know.
Agreed. Agreed.
Well, you have like the clothing stores that only make children's clothing. Maybe
Was that a thing then? No, I don't know that it was.
I wasn't. I don't know. You know more about that period than I do.
I don't-
Locked in.
I think it was. I think it was all pretty general. Well, pretty tied up into general merchandise. The store. If you had a store, you pretty much carried everything.
Was anyone alive in 1929 that comes out here?
1925. So you'd be.
So
No,
you're
you're
selling receipts?
75.
Is that what you're, Striker?
What?
Selling receipts?
Receipt? Yeah. You want to see it again?
No, I thought that's what you're selling, receipts.
Oh, that's what I sell. Yeah, ephemera.
You got that from Dom?
Things
No.
that were supposed to be thrown away 98 years ago.
You got that from Franklin's Venture?
Yeah, these came from Stuart, the ones I'm doing now.
Mm.
I got a bunch more from Brian, though, that I'm waiting on.
What do they average? Like, what would you list that one for?
I list most of them around $20. You know, they're long tail. It takes a while to sell them. But a lot of people do $5 and $6. Is like, I'm not going to list things for $5 and wait 3 years to sell it, you know?
If I'm going to wait, I'm going to make a little more than that.
Right. I want more money than that.
Even with the patches, way underpriced on patches, all over eBay.
Well, you've been seeing what I've been selling them for. So,
Right.
did you go watch all of those ones from West Point? Did you put them on your watch list?
No, you're talking about the store that you sent?
Yeah, in my inventory.
Oh,
Because I got a lot of watchers on them now. I thought maybe you went in and watched every one of them, but
no.
there's a lot of views and watchers for that line of patches.
No, because I could just go to your solds.
Right.
I hate getting the notifications. I only watched the red-haired mermaid girl patch, the one that we sold you. I want to see how it does.
Yeah.
I should watch everything that I'm interested, that I have.
Everything that I bought from you that I'm
And then
selling.
if it sells, I'll just sell similar off your listing. I won't have to do
There
anything.
you go. Well, go get Greta. She sells. You see that?
Right.
Although I
don't
did send 10% off on that, so it was only $8.95 instead of $9.95. So
Free shipping, or they paid shipping?
no, with shipping
Okay, good.
plus shipping. I charge shipping on everything. I don't do any free shipping.
Yeah, I have to get more Gretas. I don't have money. Still no sales on Macari. I listed at least 100 items. Probably like 90 to 100 when I had the list perfectly. Or nothing. A lot of likes and one offer. But,
Are they all showing up okay? Did you go look at them?
they have likes, watchers. I still don't have over 400 items on Macari, though. That could be the biggest reason. And I'm not listing every single day.
It shouldn't take a 400 to get one sale.
Yeah, sure. I don't know what he's talking about. Gibberish.
Coins, 1 ounce rounds.
That's what I figured. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna read that. She's laughing because she doesn't know what he's talking about either.
Right.
I don't know.
Anthony, do you ever buy any from Silver Shield? This one is from what year? 2016. It's the Oligarchy. Probably can't see it very well. No.
Do you list your coins or do you keep them all for later?
I list most of them. I save some. Hi, Stacey.
Hey, C, what's up? Hey, Roman Striker and Holly. Just came to say hi and give a thumbs up. Still recovering from surgery. Aw. I hope you feel better. Release drafts daily and see offers.
Keep getting some out there every day.
Yeah, I feel better. We should be on next Monday as well. We'll probably just be doing shorter streams because everyone has so much work to do, especially with fourth quarter coming.
Yeah, it's going to get busier quick, I hope.
Yeah. We do so much other stuff than listing. It's like there's barely any time to list at this point.
Okay, here's a nice one. This one is Mrs. and Ladies Sportswear. Dainty Manufacturing Co. From 1927.
And this is all United States receipts?
Oh, yeah.
Better every day. Make sure my store. Yeah, of course. Even if you can't list, make sure you at least get one, rework one, and sell some more.
Well, it sounds like she made some drafts before her surgery, so.
Yeah, good job.
Using them.
Jim has to do that too. He said he needs to, now that he's working weekends solid, like every day, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and then into Monday, like today, he's going to probably draft during the week a couple so he can have them go live every day during the weekend. Shipping takes a long time. Today we didn't get done until 5.
How many did you send out? How many packages?
There was 12 or 14 from the auction, and then a shirt we sold, a couple DVDs actually. Media's been selling pretty well for us lately, like the last 2 weeks.
Do you sell more media on eBay?
Yeah. I've only sold one. See, I can't really give you an opinion on that because I don't have the same items listed on every platform. Had I had all of it listed on every platform, I could say, well, here's my percentages, but I have no idea. I only have like 20 listed on probably the platforms out of all the media. So we've sold one media item on Poshmark, none on Macari. No, I take that back. We sold one Ghost Hunters DVD on Macari.
Now, we were talking about how I price these receipts. Like this one's fairly plain. It doesn't have a lot of visual to it. And it's fairly new, 1927. So that's my $20 model. Whereas like this one is a lot nicer. It has a building up there and the writing is nicer. Although it's still not very old. What is it? 46. So it's not very old, but I would still price it at 20. But now if you get back before 1900, the letterheads get a lot nicer and fancier. And that's when I start going up to $30, $40, $50, you know, even up to $100 if it's a really fancy billhead with, you know, a well-known company. So they can do really well. I've got, you know, plenty of them from 1860 and 70 and 80s. And I think the oldest I have is about 1832 or something.
Wow. What do people do with those? Do
they just collect them? You know, it's either they collect, you know, things from their state or from that company or, you know, the company that makes ladies headwear, you know. So a lot of different reasons, you know.
Yeah, I can't believe they go for about $20 a piece. That's crazy.
No, I don't sell a lot. I mean, if I reduce that down to $10, I'd sell quite a few, but But like I said, these aren't very old, though, 20s, 30s, 40s. I prefer getting everything before 1900.
Yeah, more money.
Why is that cat awake so early?
He hasn't taken his... He usually sleeps when we're live. Like, we go on at 10. He usually lays down at like 9 or 10. And then he sleeps till about 1 when we wake him up to do the giveaway. And then he's up all night. Now he's...
All right, that's good, Mr. DA.
Harley, what you doing?
So you'll buy anything in that category then? Textile mills. Or do you only buy stuff from Amana?
Retired technician from the Amana Woolen Mill. Oh, nice. So just something that reminds you of someone could be enough reason to get it.
Well, it's just like every collectible. Anywhere in the U.S., okay. Anything textile mills in.
Yeah. In Iowa, yep. Oh, anywhere in the U.S. Okay.
I look for stuff that's not just like a general store, very specific about what they like. That ladies' headwear, I like that. Is they were very specific, or the children's headwear, very specific about what they make. And I mean, that's the same way, like if you're picking out books, you don't want to just buy a book, a general overall view of World War II. You need to get something very specific about a certain, army unit or a certain town, what happened there, that kind of thing. So if you can drill things down, niche it down, you're going to sell a lot better for better prices.
Yeah, I never even thought about that with books. That's probably why all the ones that are generic just don't sell for anything. And it could be a big one too, and it looks like it would be worth a
They're
lot.
the worst. Coffee table books don't.
Yeah. They're so heavy.
They just eat up your shipping money. That's all.
Right.
I saw the popcorn bucket. I can't find it. One of the
Halloween?
Mickey Mouse.
Was it still full?
No. One of the regular buckets, not the characters. I can't find it.
Are they all stacked together?
No, you would think, but they're not.
I thought they were when you were doing them. I was there for that one.
I know, because they told me to get rid of them. I'm like, no.
I said, list those. What are you doing? I thought you lotted some up, no?
I don't know. I think I did, but then I didn't.
Yeah, you should have put them. I would think that you would have put them together in like stack in that room, your inventory room.
Yeah. You think?
You would think. I guess not. Yeah. Why do that? Why make it easy?
Right?
Now you're gonna have to hunt for it. I actually had that happen with a beanie. I had put a couple beanies. I started a new box of listed beanies, and they somehow got covered by Jordan's stuff. I don't know what she was doing, but it was covering it enough where the box was being built, so I didn't notice them underneath the stuff that she thought was nothing else was in there. So she was making a garage sale box. And I eventually found the hat underneath the garage sale stuff, and I was like, "Why'd you put that in there?" She's like, "I didn't even see any beanies in there because it was just like a thin layer at the bottom." And we shipped it out like 5 days late. We got a late strike on it, but we don't have many, so it only brought us like 0.10% or something, 0.1%.
That's the worst when I have to message someone and say I have to make up a story.
What do you tell them?
One time I told them that my son stole it.
Oh my god!
Because he's a big Star Wars fan.
Do they give you a negative?
Star Wars.
I told the guy, I said, "Hey, I see your package is finally moving," because we had bought the label for it. We know where the beanies are always, and we know the weight, so it's already preset in there. So I bought the label, and then like 5 days later, I messaged him. I said, "Oh look, your package is finally moving. I'm glad I put in that claim to see why it's going so slow. And he was very like, thank you. I just got it. Oh, great. So he wasn't.
You know, that shows up in tracking whenever you
I
put
know.
in.
Well, our post office likes to not scan things. So even when I do drop some stuff off, it won't get scanned in for 3 days. Like, it's common. So, and then it updates when it gets to Detroit. And they've told that to Jordan, like, oh, you have too many packages. We're not scanning them at this post office. There's one lady that is really mean, and then the other lady doesn't care at all. She comes out with the gun, and she's all nice. She's like, hand me them. And we'll do like a train. Like, she's really into it, the new lady. But the older ladies that have been there for a long time, they don't believe that Poshmark is real. They like think that the labels for Poshmark are wrong, and we have to explain to them that you're allowed to put them in the priority boxes and show them on the site that it says this. It's just this whole thing. So it's pretty common. It happens anyway.
All right, I have to scan some more now.
How long does each scan take?
Well, see, I use a carrier sheet, which is so I can still use my double sided. Is I don't want to put this fragile paper through the scanner, so you could tear it up pretty quickly. So I use this carrier sheet. It's just 2 sheets attached at the top. You put your receipt in there, or your paper, or whatever you're going to scan. Put it in the duplex. Hit scan. And off it goes. Whenever it feels like it.
That's nice.
Is it noisy?
Yeah, not really.
And out it comes.
It's pretty fast. That
Now,
machine
postcards are a lot faster than that, but since I have to use it, it's still faster than a flatbed scanner, of course.
better than taking photos of every
Oh,
single one. Yeah.
And the
I think-
detail is so much nicer whenever you scan stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I think if you're going to do ephemera, you definitely have to get a scanner.
Now, the problem is being restricted by size. Some of these receipts are too wide to go through the scanner, so I'll have
What are
to
your
take
photos?
those. But
You just do regular photos on them? Yeah.
although this scanner is nice because you can do really long. Like this is only 14 or 15 inches, but you can do. I mean, you can get them really, really. I think it'll do like 3 feet if you had something to do in there like that. But it'll only do so wide, you know.
Yeah. That's nice. If I can get this first thing done by the time Jordan does photos. Yeah. What does that mean? Oh. My mom or your mom?
Your mom.
Oh. She doesn't listen to me. I told my mom like 90 million times for my whole life that I've been an adult that I don't listen to voice messages. Ever. I hate voice messages. I'll call you
My
back.
mom left me a voicemail and she said, I know you're not going to listen to this, but I'm leaving you a voicemail. I'm like, "Then why
She
would
says
you?"
that too in all of them. Because then I do listen to it just to see what the hell she said. Because it stays on my phone and then just sits there.
Mhm.
I bet she'll say that again. 9 times out of 10. And sometimes I'll look at the transcript if I can, so I don't have to listen to the message. Like it's from the doctor. I'm like, okay. What are you listening to then, huh?
Christmas ornament.
Fine.
But I'm wondering if he's not part of a group I put together.
Let me see.
What is this, Jared? What is that? 15.
Oh. Saints. New Orleans.
New Orleans. So, thank you.
That's a football ornament.
It's a Santa football ornament.
Nice. You sure you don't want to wear this for Halloween?
Oh,
I showed her the army girl. She said no. I'm nice costume. You want to make me a sandwich? Oh, you're already doing it? Awesome. Thank you. I gotta eat something. I haven't eaten yet.
It is echoing. Let me mute.
She must have a command of her speakers. I do too, though. I don't think it echoes. Everybody's muted. I feel like I need to talk to myself.
I unmuted.
How are your sales, huh?
I had one sale on Macari this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you been listing every day or just on Mondays with us?
I'll list a couple sometimes,
Yeah.
and then I'll do the end item and then sell similar.
Yeah, I do that in between too. I don't miss any days, but I just haven't been getting up a lot of new stuff. A couple costumes a day. I think I listed about 12 so far, and we have 18 left.
Oh.
Have you sold any of your costumes?
No, a couple watches on eBay. I haven't.
Starting to get. You'd think people would be buying.
Right. Like they would need it in the next 2 weeks, right? I could lower the prices down a little bit. Worst case, I'll do that probably the first week of October. I want to get some of these out of here. It doesn't seem like they'd be bulky, but when you stack them all into a box together because of their outfits, they get kind of bulky.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa, how are you?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
I forgot to tell everyone hi earlier. Now I feel bad.
You should apologize to each one of them.
I know it was cookie and tea. It sounds like a party. Oh, and Jenny.
And Jen's still eating. All right, first one drafted. Gonna get Jordan to do the photos. I'll be right back. Use the back.
All right, 10 down, 10 ready to go.
Yeah, we didn't talk about our goal for the night, so we're getting off earlier.
25.
25. Okay. We got 2 right now. Is that what you said?
Starting at 11.
Oh, 11. Wow.
10 done, 10 more ready.
I'm never gonna beat you. Never.
It's not a race.
I know. Should be. We should have one where we do nonstop, maybe 1 hour, where we don't talk at all, and we just race each other. Because if I could actually
We
pace
have to have all kinds of rules then.
yeah, no talking to me. I have to focus.
That's no fun.
And then how are you going to verify how many somebody actually listed?
You'd have to look on each other's eBays, I guess.
And then what's the rules about being prepared ahead of time? You could put them all in drafts.
Yeah,
That's right.
rules.
Gotta be rules.
He might want to be involved in this one.
Yeah.
Well, let T make the rules. Her favorite part. T, how many have listed? We're pretty good. Trying to get a lot done this week. Storage, they went to do the gazebo this weekend. Josh and Lauren actually came over pretty early, and it started raining, so they couldn't do the gazebo. So that's going to be this weekend.
Yeah, that sounded a little odd, didn't it, Vanessa?
Rules? Oh. Well, when it's a competition, I'm very competitive. There are rules in, like, say, a soccer match. You can't play a game without rules. So that I'm all down for. When it comes down to anything else, there's no rules. He thinks that there's rules, but there's no rules when I'm there. Not for me. She doesn't know it, but
For you, but not for me.
yeah, for her, fine. In my head, I don't think there's any rules. What are you doing, Jordan?
All right, I'm going to eat. I'll be right back.
Okay. Cool. And then when she gets back, I'll eat.
Oh, yeah, let the fat guy starve.
She's rolling her eyes at me. Carly, you gonna take photos for me? Put that bite on that plastic. All right, draft number 2 underway.
What, you're just putting them in drafts? You're not starting them?
No, like I drafted the whole thing. It's ready to go. I just need the photos. I'm putting the ones that are on the lower end last. That's basically what I do with all of them. But then, like you said, I get to the point where there's like the lower end ones left, and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to list those.
Right. But you got to do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of doubles. It's like, let's see. Hippie girl, wildflower chick. There's 2 of those, small and medium. So I think I'll do this one because then I can do sell similar and they'll be super fast. All I gotta do is change the size and the front photo. Hey Harley, I have to teach him how to do some work. Now he's rubbing on it. Do you have some friends to hang out with? How was the lady at the post office, Jordan? Good. Well, she was in the back today, so she didn't have to see her. So the other lady scanned them all in, right?
Hi, Daniel.
Hey,
Hi,
Dan.
Ozma.
What's going on? Ozma!
It was Harley.
He ran to go jump on Ruckus's back like a jerk. Oh, Willow. He loves to pounce on people. And they don't like it so much. He's a real
Imagine.
jerk. Yeah. Well, Ruckus absolutely hates his guts. But Willow usually puts up with him until he, like, flips her in the air and hurts her. Well, damn it, some good sales. Great sales past 3 weeks.
Yeah, they've been coming and going, but
Yeah.
not steady yet. Hi, Fancy.
Hey, Fancy. Yeah, this weekend was pretty bad for us, but the weekend before was really good. So
What's causing that, Ozma?
yeah, what items are you selling that are being returned? What are you looking for? There was nothing to check on these, right? Come here. Oh, the headband. Oh,
Yep.
well, that's good. But across the board doesn't fit. Changed mine after 29 days. I changed my mind after wearing it to the event that I needed to go to, Ozma. I'd like to return this. Someone returned a label printer claiming it did not work and it was switched out for an identical one. Oh my god. Did you report it? That did not work, right? You didn't even need to test that one. Yeah. That was a really good buy.
Thanks, Dan. Did you have the serial number in one of the photos, Ozma? So it was easy to prove it wasn't yours? I always do that on electronics.
Yeah, did they get back to you? I hope they refund it to you. He shouldn't get anything back, but I know eBay likes to give the buyer their money back anyway, just to make them stay so they can do it to someone else. I wonder what happened with Jim's bracelet for the same thing, if he got returned that fake one. He hasn't said anything.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it got redirected. It went to North Carolina, and he got screwed because he had to refund it within 2. It's crazy to me that eBay gives you 30 days. What is it, 30? Close to 30 days or more to return an item. But then when you receive it as a seller, you have to refund them within 2 to 3 days, or you get a mark on your account.
2 days. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to be home to get that item at the exact time that it comes. What if you're away? And then you have to refund them no matter what, even if you're away. So Jim had to do that. He wasn't in North Carolina to get the item. So it was getting redirected to Florida. And in the meantime, that was it. The case was going to be closed. So he got screwed on that. So if it's fake, he can't do anything. I mean, why do they give people 30 days to return an item, or 45 days, whatever it is? It's an insane amount of time to return an item. And then when you get a return, your money's tied up. It could be 2 months tied up. I've had people not return an item until the very last day that it was due to be returned. So I waited, 40 days for it. Yeah. I usually wait on them. I'll wait 2 to 3 weeks on a payment, but I'll relist the item. And I would say maybe 50% of the time the person winds up paying. Molly, how are you? In 1 minute. See, I'm so laid back. I'm like, whatever. They'll pay. They'll eventually pay. I always, an enabler. I always give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they had a bill, you know?
What's in your profile pic, Ozma? Is that a clock?
What was that? So early?
Oh, Picasso.
Pretty good.
Molly, you haven't shipped out your weekend orders yet?
Oh, you're late.
Yeah.
Not really. She could have 5 days handling. We don't know.
That's my usual Monday morning, though. Get everything out.
Yep. Jordan actually started Sunday night after the matches. Well, not that she cared about those, but after they were over, she came down and started the pins, so it wasn't so bad today. We got everything out by like 4:50. And she even got up at 10 a.m. to dog sit. So that's the first time I think one of us has been up at 10 a.m. in a long time.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Well, we're fixing it. That's what we're doing the next couple days because we have to be up at 6 a.m. on Thursday, and going to bed at 6 a.m. when I got to be up at 6 a.m. is not working, right? And I can't do a 24-hour. Like, I wouldn't be able to go sourcing and be on my game if Jordan, that's falling. The lamp. Because you were leaning it on something that wasn't stable. Yeah. Yeah, we're back to 100% now. It was rough like for about a week, and then the second week was just kind of riding it out and taking a ton of medicine along the way. I was taking tons of vitamin C like I always do. So I just kept up with it. Even though I was feeling better, I just kept taking it. I'm still taking it, but just not as much. I was taking about 4K a day. But now, of course, Jordan doesn't want to go anywhere like fun. Anywhere fun. Concert? No. There's a women's match in November that I really want to go to, Germany versus the USA, which is the number 1 and number 2 team in the world. So it's going to be a huge match. And she doesn't want to go.
Well, you have immunity now.
Yeah, that's what I said. She says, no, that's not true. So I will maybe be going by myself. Well, I would meet up with Jim and go with him, go visit my mom down there, and then probably hop over to Donna's one night. If we can make it happen, we'll see. I don't like to talk about it or get my hopes up because if it doesn't happen,
She's going to put you to work.
I know. I won't have time for it. My mom, I haven't seen my mom in years, so that would be first priority, and then the match, and then Donna.
Donna's still here.
Donna. Donna should go to the soccer match with me because she loves soccer so much.
Yeah,
and then I told her,
girls would go.
Yeah, and as a treat afterwards, I would take her to Disney.
That was my finger.
She can meet Mickey Mouse. Well, then you're not welcome. Well, I have a fun-filled day for us, Donna. Come on. Soccer, Disney. We can go to a rap club or a goth club, Shh. Not allowed to speak those words in here. That's like hate crime. Nope. I ain't going. Oh, Pat Dees was so excited. I told her it was definitely happening. He already bought the tickets for Disney for you.
Just there you go. She might go to that.
I don't know what I would do at the disco. I would laugh at her. Yeah, disco's not my scene.
Well, if she's going to go to a soccer match with you, I think you could go disco with her.
Yeah, all right, fine. Soccer and then the disco. T would go to the golf club with me. Matching jumpsuits like this. I just, oh, here's your outfit for this thing. That one, or you have the choice of this one. Disco Dolly. I like that one. Really short skirt right there. You can get the boot.
Wow, you've already got your costume, your outfits, and everything.
We're ready to go. Yeah, I would not be wearing these ever. Donna could wear that, and see, you can have this for the golf club. I don't have any golf outfit. I would have to dig through some stuff to get my golf gear out. All right. T, how many you have listed? I bet you she's on like 7 or 9.
Oh, she's a lot further than that.
Oh, I'm never gonna beat her either. Donna, you going on tonight? Oh, this is it's considered a mini dress. Yeah, I'm good.
Here's a receipt from Boyce Lazarus Co. from 1924. They make gloves and mittens, and it looks like they're still in business because there's a lot of them listed on eBay. So they've been around 100 years at least.
So what will you put on that one? A little bit higher since none are. No.
I'll just keep it. It's too boring. You know, that letterhead is really nothing up there. We're looking for artistic as well.
I don't have any combat boots. Yeah, no dresses. I agree. I can't even tell you the last time I wore a dress. It must have been in 7th grade where I refused to wear the dress for choir and got sent home with my other friend Kelly that refused to wear a dress. And I don't remember ever wearing one after that. Yeah, no. I wore it for like 3 minutes. That was all.
Did Donna answer? She didn't answer.
No, she's ignoring me. Because you know how many times she says that she's going to go on later, but usually when she says it, she doesn't. But when she doesn't say it, she'll pop up. I found a pattern.
You cracked the code.
Yeah, I cracked the Donna code. Look,
here's a receipt for fish hooks.
Shut it. You shut up. Fish hooks? Like fishermen?
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
What'd you eat?
Pizza.
Nice.
Leftover pizza.
I have soup in front of me. I'm just waiting for it to cool down. And I will definitely mute because it's gross. Slurping on live. Oh, you're not making a sandwich?
No.
Oh. I guess you want an easy night of cooking.
Yes, I do.
You want to do some photos too? How you feeling? Okay.
I'm trying to find a box for that. Yeah.
Oh, we sold a cross stitch, something about mothers. It took 3 years to sell this for something. But it's handmade, handmade cross stitch. We had picked up a few of them when we first found out about them about 4 or 5 years ago, and we've just been sitting on them. We sold a few, though, along the way, right? This is one of the last ones. So this one took the longest out of... Yeah, yeah, that's a really cheap one. Like one of those ones that they would make for their bathrooms kind of thing. It's like a quick little... Yeah. We have those in kits, actually. They're really small kits. But yeah, this is our last big one that sold. It sold for $62. So cross stitch is good if you have the space. It sells for a decent price, but it might take a year or 2 or 3 or 4.
Do you take up a lot of space?
This one was in a frame, so it didn't take up too much space. We just put it into the crack of something, But I'm talking if you picked them up a lot, like all the time, you would definitely, they're heavy, so eventually you wouldn't want to keep picking them up if they're not selling. Remember that big one, Jordan, from the garage sale? We had this garage sale where we got a couple nice things. And one of the really good things there was this really big cross stitch. We got it for $3. and I had got a stereo system as well, which we sold for like $200. And while we were putting the stereo into the car, and then we got everything else into the car, we left the crossbits behind. It probably would be like $100. You know, it was a big one. I would say at least 100, 130 on it. I was so disappointed. We couldn't remember where the house was. You know, when you're doing a community sale? Yeah.
How'd you find it the first time?
We just stumbled upon it. When they do the community sales here, it's like every block, multiple houses, and there's a map sometimes. So you cross off the street where you went. You have no idea where you bought one. You fill the Ford and you go home. Yeah, we lost out on that one. We left it there. But we made really good money on the other items from that sale. So there was that. Speaking of sales, where's Jen? There's Jen. Jen, what sales did you hit this weekend? I don't think you told it. Well, maybe I didn't read the chat, but did you pick up more games? Becca, do you promote your listings for postcards and ephemera? All of ephemera?
Yeah, for the most part. When I think about it,
What's like
I don't
your
think I have about the last 2,000, but generally, yes.
what's your standard rate on those?
Just 2%. Although I went 5% on all my spark plugs except for the one that's selling really well.
How
And
many
I
of
sold,
them?
I sold 2 of those yesterday, and that rate was that extra 5% wasn't very nice.
Yeah, I know. Could be an extra $9 depending on how much the sale was.
And they went to Puerto Rico, so the shipping was a little bit higher, even in a flat rate box.
Yeah, we had I was looking at our ad fees, and one of them was like $7.90 something. I think it was on an $80 item. I forget what our ad fee was, but it must have been like 7%. I was like, whoa!
Like it was 10%.
I need to lower that. And does it really help? It's just so hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
People are definitely clicking on it that bought it because I got charged a fee, so there's that.
But would they have, found it otherwise? That's the question.
Right. Well,
Usually I run about 40% to 50% of my items get charged the ad, but this weekend there was only like 1 or 2 items, maybe 2 items that I had to pay it on, so it was a pretty low percentage.
That's good.
Well, thank
I'm
you.
in-
Anything else, me?
No. His birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, really? He's going to be 19?
Yep.
19.
Wow. Time to move out soon.
That was last year's birthday.
Yes, I'm not Armando's age.
Stop it.
No, I lived at home until I think I was 21 or 22. So. It's just cheaper, It's expensive to get your own place.
Hey, stop that. Go.
No more games in a few days. Oh no. You're gonna have to find some games. The end of the season is rolling up too. You better go out this week. I got one a lot older than that still living here. Yeah. I think it's the highest percentage of children living with their parents since COVID because of how expensive everything is. It's just
Okay, here's how much food was back in 1946. Let's see what it says. One case of 48 Sweetheart Soups for $5.04. One case of 100 Life Buoy soap, $6.42.
wow.
6 bales of 5-pound sugar for $22.56. That's expensive, it seems like.
Yeah.
One case of Raiders tomatoes, $4.35. Whoa, is that right? 2 cartons of Kool-Aid for $2.90. I wonder how many came in a carton. One carton Kool-Aid icy powder for $1.45. One case of 1,080 safety matches for $7.17. That seems expensive too. One case of Sunland popped wheat, $1.78. One caddy tea time cookies for $1.38. That was a $53 bill in 1946. That may be a lot of food, though. It's hard to tell.
Well, the cases probably add up.
Hi, Kat. Yes, ephemera.
I mean,
how are those going, Jenny? Have you had any returns on those by chance? I'm wondering.
Oh, on the games?
Yeah.
You test them first, Jen, or no?
She says she doesn't.
No, I'm going to mute on and off. I need to eat this.
Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of bill heads tonight, Kat. Well, I've done 20 so far. I don't know if I'll do a lot more. I might switch to something else here now.
Did you finish all of Donna's patches?
Well, no. Not exactly. I might do some now, but they're all just small ones now, so the paint don't sell very well.
Yeah. See, you sold all the good ones first. You listed all the good ones. Now you don't want to list the little ones.
Yeah, I got, how many listings did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I made 250 listings, and most of them have quantity. Or at least half of them have quantity. So there might be 500 there that was listed.
I thought you didn't want to do quantity to make it more scarcity.
Well, I didn't put in quantities. I only put in one, but I wrote down how many of each one there were.
That's what I was wondering, if you actually put it out as where they can buy multiple.
Yeah, like today I had to go back and relist 3 of them. So I had to take new pictures and relist them.
Yeah,
I don't really like doing that. What do you mean, Jenny?
Ooh. She's calling you out.
No returns, never test. Okay, well, that's good. You have no returns. I prefer just doing one at a time. I don't like doing batches, but I may have to eventually. But for now, I'll just keep listing one at a time. Even if I have to do $4.95, I'll still do it. But I would prefer to do quantity, but with these, I didn't want them to see that, I had a large quantity. I wanted to keep the price up. Where is this one little, just a real little white one I got. I don't have it here. I had 3 of them, but the first one sold for $25, like just immediately. So I relisted the second one the next day, and it sold right away at $28. So I relisted the third one today for $30, and it hasn't sold yet. But see, so if I would have listed all 3 of those at one time for $25, they would have maybe all gone at $25. But I'm getting extra money by just doing it one at a time and raising the price each time.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, Jenny. But I started out. I listed not necessarily the good ones, but the ones that didn't have any competition on them. I wanted to be the only one with that item to start with. I wanted to let some of the other people that had bought them sell out before I listed the ones that they had.
So for that, I don't relist. I do out of stock option.
Yeah.
So I always just go over the out of stock. I take new photos if I have to, and then I just up it.
Now, when you use that option, doesn't that count? Doesn't that apply to your whole inventory though? You can't just pick and choose which ones you want to use it on.
No, well, yeah, it is on every item, but I
I know,
I
Jen.
don't have to restock all of them at once. I just restock the ones that I want, and then I can end the ones like say I know I will never get that again, like that cross stitch. I just ended it. I'm not going to pick it up ever again or find it. And even if I did find it, I'd probably pass on the 4-year wait.
Now,
Jules!
how does that? Hi, Julie. How does that work on your? How does that display in your actual inventory list? Is it shows all the zeros and ones, right? So it doesn't give you a clear count of how many active listings you have, right?
You could just do the math. So it'll show me, like, say I have 1,600 listings right now. 396 are out of stock. Just do the math.
How did you see that you had 396 out of stock though?
It shows you on the right-hand side, like where when you go to the hub. Let me double check myself here. When you go
It's
to your
just one of the options that you can click showing out of stock ones in.
Yeah, like when I click on listings, at the very top is where it says summary. It says all active, with offers, waiting response 1, whatever, with questions, with watches, ending today, and then out of stock and it's in like red. So for me right now, it says out of stock 355 items.
Okay.
So we do a lot of floor manuals and stuff, so I'll just restock them. I have to use one and then I restock it.
Now, do you ever go to outside of your store and go on eBay itself and look at how your items are displayed and see how many actives you have and how many you click on the sold, see how many actively show as sold?
I don't, but I think
what
Jim
the customer can see from their side.
Yeah, I have never logged out and tried it that way.
Well, you don't have to log out, but just you can still see what they see. By if you click on an item and then see other items, you can kind of see what they're going to actually show the other people.
Yeah, like when I go to my store, basically anything that I'm revising or selling goes to the top of the store. I don't know if they get that. But we have categories, so they can break down by categories if they really want.
In your store itself, yeah.
Yeah, in the store. But I really like the
categories.
I like the out of stock option. It actually doesn't show all your items because of out of stock. A lot of them are hidden.
They let you have 300 categories in your store, and I'm almost out of them.
Right. That the templates, I already way past the templates. I don't know why they only give, I think it's 10.
No, they may only show you 10, but you can have a lot more than that.
For like the inside where you're listing those templates?
Yeah, because they just show you the ones that you last edited whenever you're listing. You can do like sell new item. It'll show you your last however many of the templates that you've used. But you can click on the template and sell. Click on the templates at the top, and it'll take you to your page with all your templates that you've ever had.
Are you talking about in the item description? Because it won't let me add anymore.
No, not in the description.
Yeah, in the description, the insert custom template, I use templates for different items. So I have a template for perfumes, anything with alcohol. I have a template for dresses.
You use templates for the actual description only then?
Mm-hmm. Like when I do dresses, obviously you need more measurements. So I like to have the template where I can just pop it in. It's all there. I don't have to retype everything every time. DVD is completely different. Hard goods, jackets, jeans, purses, shoes, and clothing, light clothing. So Is it
So you're
I was-
only using templates to change your description, not your entire listing itself?
No, I have templates in the regular. You're allowed 50 templates over in the.
Oh, 50 of them? Okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know about that.
So
Is
I
that
think you're
probably
allowed.
Oh, I see it. Save up to 50 templates, yeah.
Yeah. Which is stupid to me. I feel like you should be able to have as many templates as you want.
Yeah, I'm close to. I've got at least 40, it looks like.
Because even like
Now, I don't like, after you finish making a listing, you hit, make another item, or either sell similar or start a new item. When you go to start a new item, they only show you the last 10 or so instead of all your templates like they used to do. So if the next item you're listing isn't in that 10, you have to hit that main templates button to take you to all your templates where you can choose the right one. And those 10 are only the ones that you last edited, not the last 10 that you actually used.
Yes. Yep.
Which is really stupid.
They will glitch bay. I mean, that's what everyone calls it, right? A lot of issues. Oh, speaking of issues, I had to switch off of the what was it called? The listing tool. I went back to classic. It was making me list double the amount of times. Your mom? Oh, jeez.
Knocked on the door doing a fundraiser.
There was a fundraiser girl that came here, and your mom had to buy me some chocolates.
And Evie got so excited thinking that they were there for her,
Oh.
and she got so upset when she wasn't allowed outside.
Oh.
She got outside for a minute, was like wagging her tail and like jumping all over them, and she peed all over the front porch because she was so excited. And then my mom made her go back inside, and she was just throwing a tantrum.
Thank you. Well, I'll tell her thank you. Not that I need it.
2 items since we started.
Really?
2 sets of spark plugs.
Wow, you're doing really good with those. Jealous.
Yeah, that's really done well.
That was a great pickup. You've been getting some really good ones at the auction.
Well, I've only filmed a couple that I thought would look good on a video.
Hi, Julie. I was waiting for them to stop talking.
It's hard on here because you can't overtalk the other person, otherwise you can't talk.
No.
Yeah, Jim. Oh, back to Jim. He was supposed to land like around 5-ish. He was going to be cutting it short, but he would have been here on time or close to on time. But his flight got an hour behind from London into North Carolina, and then the flight that he was supposed to take from North Carolina back to Florida, he couldn't take for another 2 hours. So he got set back 3 whole hours, where now he should be driving 9:45, I think his text said. So he should be landing.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, MKT, what's going on? So his flight home, he just left 7:55 p.m. So he won't be in Florida until 9:45 p.m. and then an hour drive home. I'm gonna see if he wants to come on call with us for the last I think we're gonna get off at, did we say 10? Yeah, whenever Striker wants to go, I'm good to go. And Holly, I know she goes to bed early, so probably 10 o'clock. So he might be able to come on and say hi, but I wouldn't bank on it, Right? Fancy. Yeah, he didn't get to go around town, though. He slept all day. I think he had a 13-hour layover, and he slept through the whole thing. He missed our
I'm sure he's
auction.
been there plenty of times before.
Yeah. We actually set our auction yesterday early so he could make it, but instead he didn't, and he was up when we would have really went on. I was like, oh my God. Not changing that again.
Is it 4 hours or 5 hours to your time zone?
What do you mean?
I think it's 5-hour difference to here, to Central. I think it's only 4 hours to Eastern.
It's only 4 hours throughout the whole country. There's no 5. It's 4 hours to the West Coast behind the Eastern.
I'm talking from London, from England.
London is 6 hours.
To you is 6 hours?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 7 hours to me then.
Yeah, I have a good friend that lives in England that I game with. And he was always 6 hours ahead, so we always scheduled like our gaming for him to come in after I was going to bed. Nerds.
Well, it changes with the spring and fall, I know. One way or the other.
And I'm not sure like any parts of England with different time zones, you know?
I think they only have the one time zone
Oh, okay.
in the UK. The whole UK, I think, is just one.
I thought you meant the USA, and I was like, Striker should know that. He's super smart.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, it's only 5 hours, 4 hours in the United States.
Now, if you want to get technical, it's more than 4.
Are we talking about?
Because you are omitting some west people.
That are 5 hours? Is that Alaska?
I think 6 is Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, I always forget about those. Okay. So I was wrong in the end.
Technically.
Take it back. Here I am thinking I beat Striker, but no. What time is it in Alaska? They're 4 p.m. So Alaska's only 4 hours behind. Okay.
Behind you?
Yeah.
8 to 4, yeah. And they're 3 hours off of me. How much is Hawaii? Did you look at Hawaii?
So yeah, Hawaii is.
I've read all those books. No, I have not read all those books. I've read a good part of them.
Hawaii is
These over here are my personal books. Most of the ones over here are sell books. Well, not as much anymore. Only 2 sections are sell books now. Because these are pretty much my books up here too. I thought Hawaii was 6 from me, so there should be 7 from you.
It says it's 2 p.m. there.
2 there. Okay, 5 hours for me, 6 hours for you.
Yeah.
So that's right, 6 hours, 6 zones.
I didn't know that about Hawaii though. I thought they were 4 hours.
You thought they were on Pacific?
Yeah. I didn't even think about it. But I was wrong again. I'll be back in it.
I bet Jim could have told you. I bet he's been to Hawaii a few times.
Oh, he's good when I needed to know time zones. He was in, I forget what state it was, but over the line in the same state, it would change from 1 hour. So he's like, oh, what part of the state? And he's like, oh, that's 5 hours. I'm like, wow. I don't know if it was Montana. I can't remember what state it was. Actually, Michigan is 2 time zones.
Is upper different than lower?
Yeah, I think the upper is on Jem's time zone.
Jen's up to 14.
I'm still working on my first one.
She's almost to catch up to me. I'm only done with 20.
I'm only done with 20.
Well, that's slow for me. You know, by now I'm usually up to about 50. So
I know, but I wish I could say I'm only at 20, guys.
Oh, you can by the end of the night.
I'm only at 2.
It should be faster for you now since you don't have to play with that interchange that you've been using.
Yeah, I had to go back every time I put the photos in and I went to rotate them. With the new tool, it like hesitates and then I have to reload. It took forever.
Yeah, I did 11 earlier, but still slow. I didn't feel like listing. Well, I had all that shipping this morning too. I assume most everybody ships on Monday mornings.
Don't even point that out.
Right. But we don't count earlier ones.
Yeah, I wish I had a 31 day. I haven't done 31 listings in a very long time. Probably 3 years.
Are you going to make it into Brian's this week, Kat? You weren't there Thursday, were you? Or Wednesday even? He had some pretty good stuff last week.
Yeah, Striker bought it all.
I bought far too much of it, that's for sure. Kyle bought one really terrific piece. I sure would have had.
Kyle,
Yeah. Kat would have wanted that one too. Yeah.
she's hiding out. She ain't going.
That's the best way. It's just not to go if you're trying not to buy. Yeah. I would have liked to have that one. Did he call you, Kat? I know you guys talk. Probably said that dang Striker ran me up on it. Oops, one too many.
Yeah, I'm excited to see those patches. I think you should do really well.
Oh, yeah, he should have been really happy Greg wasn't there.
Uh-huh.
Because he would not have gotten it. As that was some real historical stuff. Because Greg has no limits when it comes to that stuff.
Does he list it all or does he collect?
Well, he supposedly sells.
I like how he supposedly.
Well, Kyle is, I think, technically a seller, but I don't think he does a whole lot of listing. Is that right, Kyle? Carrie, you're there, aren't you? You can tell us how much Kyle lists.
Throw him under the bus.
No, it's not. I'd like to be able to keep a lot of the stuff I buy. Hey, we get to see a lot of really cool stuff. Okay, see, he did 10 listings the other day. That's great. He bought 1,000, but he got 10 of them listed.
So let's see, 10 a day for the rest of his life. He might list them all by the time he does. But you know, we're probably
not going to list that scrap album, though. I know that.
We're probably all in the same boat. I have at least 1,000 items.
Oh yeah. I wish I only had 1,000 items to list.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, it's probably like.
Nah, I don't mind having a little extra.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about COVID again if it.
But you know what? I mean, that's a good point. But I didn't even get started on my stuff even during COVID.
Yeah.
I didn't even get close to starting on my excess.
We still sourced. We picked up books and stuff. People didn't want them anymore. There was like ads everywhere for free pickups. All right, I'm gonna go get it.
Yep. So I'd really have to be, I can't imagine how long I'd have to go without buying to to list everything I have.
Well, your rate, it wouldn't take you as long, but my rate, I would probably be dead as well before I listed it all.
Yep. We just turned to online instead of sourcing inside.
I mean, my goal is to eventually hire someone to help list. But I can't do it all myself.
Well, it's a good idea.
Yeah, you have to.
How likely is it to happen, though? That's the real question.
Right. Our income would have to go up substantially to be able to afford someone on a regular basis.
Yep.
It's the same with like a warehouse. You have to, those costs every month. It really adds up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at one 3 years ago with a friend. We were going to share it. And after we figured all the expenses and everything, though, he ended up building a metal building behind his house, and I ended up with 2 storage units. So, although, you know, in the end, we probably would have been better off.
Yeah, depending on the price. I mean, even to get a storefront, it's like $5,000 a month.
You don't have a tool, Ozma? A little screwdriver? The Giants on Monday Night Football, they were 2-0. They've done well this year so far.
Go Giants! What about the Jets? Where are they?
The Jets actually won one, I believe.
Oh my God! How many years has it been?
I think they were 1-1 until this weekend. I don't know what they did this weekend. I wasn't paying attention.
Jen, check on the Jets. See what they're doing.
Let's go see.
I don't even know who's on the team anymore. It's been so long.
Well, it changes every year. Let's see. The Chiefs lost. Somehow they managed to lose. Too many screw-ups in that game. The Green Bay won. They beat Tampa Bay. I know Jen's happy about that.
Yeah, I think hers was a nail biter, wasn't it? So was mine. We were down 2-0, I believe, and we came back to tie it at least and get 1 point. Playoffs are the next. We have one more game and then playoffs. I don't like the Cowboys.
Giants. Oh, they're playing tonight against the Cowboys. 2-0.
Speaking of sports, 6B.
6B.
He was wrestling this weekend.
You're not excited by the Packers win, Jen? Let's look at the Jets. They lost yesterday, so they're 1-2.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Sixty wants to know your count.
1.
I'm done with 20, and I just scanned in 10 more, so I'll be starting on 21 in a moment. I get off of this
61.
ESPN.
You want to come up? Do you have a voice left? He was beating people up all weekend.
Was he?
Shut your face!
Did he make a video, I hope?
I hope so. Please tell us there's a video.
I hope he didn't break an arm or something.
Luckily, the matches are only like 3 to 5 minutes, so he was able to stay in.
Not very many lookers today on today's new stuff.
Yeah, nothing.
A few receipts have some views already, though. That's good. Oh, okay, that's good.
Oh. Should have had someone videotape it so you had your own.
Well, as long as they put it on YouTube, that's all that matters. Then it is your own.
Six B, you want the link?
Another hat maker. Levinson Brothers and Rothschild Inc., manufacturers of ladies' hats. Matron hats, a specialty.
How many pieces of receipts do you think you have listed?
Again?
How many receipts do you have listed like this?
I've just done 20 tonight.
Oh, you had no other back inventory like with the patches and pins and
Oh, no, I don't have too much of it. I usually list it pretty quick after I get it. As I like doing the ephemera stuff, so I list it right away.
Yeah, well, I figured you had a lot listed already.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how many's listed already.
Hmm.
No idea, but I know I have 2,100 plus patch listings. I looked at that today.
Wow. And you're going to have another at least 1,000, right?
No telling. Depends on what I get.
Sorry.
Swallow a frog?
Yeah, well, I had smoked earlier. It's probably from that. All right, number 3.
Does anybody sell sewing patterns?
I've done the kits, the cross stitch kits.
Because I could have bought a whole big old tub of them Sunday for nothing or Saturday for nothing. I've got a couple boxes of them just sitting. I haven't done anything with.
Are you talking about like the McCalls and stuff?
Yeah, stuff like that.
I think when you bundle them up, they sell. 6B sold some.
Yeah, I'm not a bundler though. I'd rather sell them piece by piece if I can. What kind of prices are you looking at, 6B? I imagine there's probably a difference between cut and uncut. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right, Osma, for sure. They need to be older? Older ones should do better.
Okay, Jules.
I've seen a couple that I have that are for Barbie clothes. I thought that those would do pretty good. I don't know though. doll clothing.
I don't think uncut would not be good.
No, uncut is good. That means they haven't been used.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
You want it to be uncut, not used.
Preferably, yeah. Uncut.
I've seen them cut up all the time. We don't grab them. Jordan did pick up actually a bag of them at the sale that was offering.
And I think maybe the ones for men's clothing might do a little better. I don't know. I know there weren't very many of them, so maybe they're a little rarer to find.
Jordan's taking a nap.
Good, Ozma. Were they all the same battery, or did you have different ones for different watches?
Wow. That should be easier.
Yeah, quite a bit. Oh, that makes it much easier, doesn't it? Another hat company.
Like the Hat Bunch.
Yeah, and they do okay. I would think like smoking, like cigar ones, would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was a big in thing back then. And everybody wore hats, so you would think there'd be a lot of hat ones too. A lot of different companies.
Did they go to the Derby in their hat? The rodeo? No, the Derby.
The Derby would be horse racing, right?
Yeah. Then they have those fancy hats. You had to wear your Derby hat.
Yeah, they still do that too.
What are you talking about?
Derby hats. Where the women would wear those fancy hats.
They still do.
Yeah. I don't
Still a
know.
big thing.
That's awesome.
I need to be creative. I need to come up with something. I need to make more money.
Listen more.
But I don't want to have to be the one making all the stuff.
You got a son back there that could use some money probably.
No.
All right, thanks for coming by, Ozma. Wholesale watch bands. I think you should be able to find somebody pretty easily for that. If you're not looking for like really high end ones, just ones to get you by.
And these are the ones Jordan picked up at sale. I don't know what to
Those
do.
are the patterns. Yeah.
Yeah. McCall's.
I know there's quite a few different companies. Simplicity and stuff like that.
Butterick.
What is that?
Butterick.
Butternut?
Butterick.
Butterick. Okay. Butterick. Yep. Or Butterick.
I don't know if these are. Yeah.
So that's uncut, right?
I don't see any loose papers.
Is there a way to tell age on them? Do they have a date on them anywhere, I wonder? Buttericks are all good? Good.
1998.
Oh, so that's not old at all then.
Not old at all. They might not sell at all. Kat said hers are not old either. Yeah, so these will get lotted up. Maybe for somebody on YouTube that likes photos of smalls. And we'll throw those up there for like $20, $15.
If they are 80s or 90s, they may be good. Really? That new ones?
Really? 90s?
That just doesn't sound very old. I would think
Really?
50s, 60s or something like that. So anything pre-2000 maybe?
I'll have to look them up eventually.
Because a lot of them have UPCs, right? So you could scan them. For Amazon anyway, not eBay, of course. But well, maybe on eBay. But
You could send these into Amazon?
yeah, I know people sell them on Amazon.
Let's see if I'm gonna get it.
It might fall. I don't know what category that fall under. That kind of thing style is popular. Okay. Pop culture. All right.
$7.49 on this one.
That shipped or with shipping?
This is an evening elegance dress. New 11, used 19. 11 free, 11 with shipping. 11.48.
Well, that's not terrible.
Ooh, the sales rank is like 600,000 almost.
Under what category?
Home.
Home and garden.
That's not good. So I probably won't ever send those in.
Oh no, I don't think you'd want to do any of those on FBA.
Maybe list them as merchant, just as an extra platform. There's literally none on FBA. They're all.
Yeah, that's way too long tail to be FBA.
Yeah, I'll check these another day. But I probably know what I'm gonna do with them. I'll probably lot them together. See if anybody wants them. And I could do smalls. I really don't have time for smalls.
You don't have time for smalls?
I mean, I could barely list the good stuff, let alone the smalls. You know? When am I gonna get to that? I'm lucky I'm doing the $30 and above at the moment.
Is that right? Yeah.
Jordan's literally taking a nap, so you know.
maybe that's Jordan's project, is to list the smalls.
With all the smalls we have, that would take forever. Take her 3 months, maybe.
I guess the name Chaz was a pretty popular name back early 1900s. CHAS, Chaz.
Jordan, get all these stickers off.
That's right, Jenny. We know that, right? Smalls add up.
Here, Jen, I have a costume for you.
Whoa.
That's
Killer
cool.
sewer clown.
Killer slutty clown. I mean, I guess compared to the other outfits, it's not as bad.
I wonder why that hasn't sold yet.
It's not listed.
Oh, there's a good reason.
Yeah, those are the ones that she has to get the glue gun and get those stickers off. But she's in bed.
Give her a break. She's tired.
Yeah, I'll wake her up in 20 minutes. Set an alarm for 20 minutes. She did get up at 10 to dog sit.
Oh dear, 10 o'clock. Dear girl.
I got up at 6.
No thanks. I went to bed at 6. I had chicken noodle soup for now. And then she's making BLTs later.
Mine too, Molly.
Yeah, no, smalls add up. I'm not saying that they are
what
bad.
Julie just said. You're living off of smalls. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I'm not listing them. That's the difference. I'll auction
Well, you
them.
don't have to list them. You're selling them every night.
Yeah, but not the smalls of each category. I'm not doing, like if I buy them in bulk, like these costumes, I'm listing all the ones that are 30 or above right now. And then what's left, 20 and under, is where I don't really want to list them. If I could bring them to Whatnot, I would. I wonder if they would do them. I don't have enough for an auction on Whatnot.
No, you just add it in with some other clothing, T-shirts and all those fancy dresses that you don't wear anymore. You could throw those on.
All my dresses. All my dresses and purses.
Your high heels.
Right? BLT sound good. Yeah, no, I like smalls. Let me rephrase that. I like smalls for auctions. I don't like listing smalls on eBay or anywhere. She's laughing. I thought you were leaving. Jerk. Calling me out.
Well, you kind of set yourself up on that one.
Well, yeah, I do like smalls. I said it wrong. I just don't like to list smalls for long term. Like you like it. You don't want to put anything in bundles. For me, I'll take 3 slip knot patches and put them in a bundle. Yeah. I don't want to list each patch for $4 on eBay. That's just, I don't know. I don't have time for it. Aw. Hey, some people make millions off of smalls. Look at all the Amazon sellers. They make a killing. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying for me personally, we have way too much going on that I just focus on items that are $30 and above right now.
It really just comes down to listing speed.
Mm-hmm. There's a chick that I forget who she's friends with, but on Katie and Vicky's channel, I don't know if anybody watches them, but they have some good content over there. There's a lady that I believe that they're friends with, or one of them is friends with, that does all smalls for clothing and kills it. She has multiple workers listing it nonstop, that kind of thing. You can make a whole $1 million business out of it. But for us, we don't have that, Smalls. Yeah,
that's mostly what I sell is smalls all day. But I am really happy when I get one of those $100 sales too. Mm-hmm. So I'm not complaining about the larger items. But.
Yeah, we have some smalls. I like listing media that's under 20. I don't mind that. That kind of sparks the store going, And plush, I'll do certain items, but most of the other stuff goes into a box to be auctioned. And then there's a ton of stuff that we just auction that we have no idea because we have never gotten to it. Yeah. When you have so many items, you just have to kind of pick, And we're ready, our store is already set up on a long-term business plan where we don't mind sitting on things for a long time. So
that's a good thing, Julie. You want to stick out.
Oh, you don't have one? What? Oh, yeah, you were here for a bit. Okay. My bad. I didn't even notice. Because you know what? I'm not looking at the YouTube chat. I'm in Streamer. So I didn't even see it. There. Maybe I wanted your comments to stick out.
Yeah, the only gray person. She was special that way. Now she's just going to be like everyone else.
Now you're just like, yeah, you're a sheep. Which one am I?
And remember, you were only giving out wrenches to people that were actually listing. Remember how that happened the other day?
Yeah. If anybody wants to drop a link, just let me know and I can wrench them. If I ever do anything important on this channel, like an auction or something, I would just de-wrench everyone and go from there, you know? But for now, I don't really care.
A Christmas puzzle. Was it sealed? Or did you have to count the pieces, Jen?
I could not see Jen counting the pieces. Maybe the pieces to her video game collection.
Julie's listening.
I find that very hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
I literally had a phone call with her earlier, and I mentioned, hey, you should list some stuff on eBay. You don't want to hear the words that were said back to me. Sealed, yeah, I figured.
It could happen.
What is that?
I'm up all night. No, I have nothing in frame. Let's see.
Nicole.
Little Sally.
Was that a Sally Barbie?
No, not Barbie. It was a little costume.
Oh, costume. Oh.
Oh, Nightmare.
Yeah, toddlers, 3 to 4 feet. That's just so pretty cool. I'll actually do this one next.
Well, Jen, back during COVID, people were making a lot of money just selling puzzles.
Yeah, and then it dropped down.
Oh, yeah, it's gone now, but at the time, it was
Even need costumes. I got tons of costumes. Cosplay. You think of cosplay instead of Halloween? You don't want to know about your role-playing game, 60.
Hey, I listed a bunch of role-playing games yesterday for really good money.
Hey, Mickey. What's going on? Just puzzles? I mean, I guess you could, depending on the number of listings you have. Everything's numbers with this. During the summer? I would think it would be opposite in the winter because you don't go out as much. Yeah. Unless they're sealed. If they're sealed and worth a little something, I'll pick them up. This would fit you? This one, you can have this one. This goes down. But if you look really cute. You know.
Here's one from Peerless Sweater Mills in New York. 1925 House of Novelties. Really? In the corners banged up, Jen?
Yeah, they don't get damaged. We put ours in a box and it's a whole thing, and then we put it in a bag.
Yeah, anything that's new, I gotta ship in a box. I don't ever do bubble mailers.
Yeah, we don't really use bubble mailers except for patches. Can't really think of anything else. Oh, Trekker's getting tired already.
Yeah, it's only been 2.5 hours.
All right, great night, Dad. Time for bed.
I'm tired.
So tired. This listing makes you tired, right? It's like, oh.
Yes.
Maybe that's the problem. Everybody falls asleep while they're listing.
I literally do something. So hard to find the motivation to just keep listing, especially when the sales are garbage. You just gotta keep remembering, I list more, I'll make more. And then I try to put a goal, like I want to go to that match in November, Germany versus the US. So my goal is I don't want to leave here probably without $500 in my pocket. You know, especially if I'm visiting a couple people. Really, I would like $1,000, So my goal is to make that extra money so I can actually go and enjoy myself instead of worrying about, oh no, when I get home, I'm gonna have no money.
Well, you need to make it a business trip, sourcing trip.
You think I could write it off if I go visit Donna and pick up a couple things?
Yep.
Hey Donna, I'll be over November 12th. The match is the 10th. I'll probably want to recoup, and then the 12th. Do you think they would allow me to write off my tickets to the match? I don't know.
You could be doing research on which jerseys to buy. What will be most profitable?
Alex Morgan. She's the #1 striker in the world right now. Very close with Sam Kerr, but. And then I would say Trinity Rodman, even though she's only been around for a year, her cards are going to be
Do
worth
they sell anything at the stadium that's exclusive to only the games that you have to go there to buy?
Yeah, like the San Diego Wave, their expansion team, and they bought up Snapdragon, and they just had their the biggest match ever for attendance. 32,000 people showed up when they moved to Snapdragon. So any of the stuff that was sold at that match is going to be worth quite a bit because you can't get it ever again. But then they do have a lot of stuff on their website that you can buy, that's not worth anything. A lot of them do sign though afterwards. Most of them will sign autographs. If you can get tickets on the the line, you can get signatures, but you're paying like $300 a ticket.
All right. I'm tired. I'm going to go rest before I have to go to sleep.
What? I'm tired. I'm going to go rest before I have to sleep. Wow. You might as well just go to bed.
I just want to chill for a minute.
All right, have fun resting to prepare to go to bed.
Right.
See you next time. Hi, Andrea.
Bye.
Good night. We'll see you next week.
Hey.
Thanks, Molly.
But you
Yeah,
don't want to go to bed worn out. So
yeah, I could probably write off everything but the tickets. You know, I don't think that would fly. I might get audited.
well, if that's where you had to go to source,
Mm.
you'd have to buy tickets to get in. And if you made $5,000, from the items that you bought there, you're paying tax on that sale. So
Yeah,
it's just like buying an airline ticket somewhere to go source. If I go to Hawaii sometime, I'm going to be buying all kinds of crap out there.
yeah, and then you write off everything. Yeah, I might do that. We'll see how it
I had
goes.
to go to Hawaii to buy special postcards you can only buy in Hawaii, so.
But if the tickets are an insane price, because the United States is number 1 in the world, Germany is number 2 right now, it might be sold out. I think pre-sales on the 30th, and it could be sold out in a week. Who knows?
How many people you think make a living selling on eBay? Only things you can buy at Disney.
Oh my God, so many.
So you don't think they write off their Disney membership?
Membership, probably every visit for gas,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I would.
Sylvia.
Hey Sylvia. I'm about to order my record boxes. Thanks again for the link. Oh, you're welcome. Have to start listing them, but want the boxes first. Yeah.
Sure.
It does come very fast though. If you really wanted to start listing tomorrow, you'd be fine. I think we got them in 2 days. Tops.
Where'd you order from?
Amazon. Yeah. Unless you don't have Prime, then maybe it'll be a couple extra days.
Pat's back.
Oh, look who it is.
Mhm.
You want the link, Pat? You tell us all about your premiere.
Oh, definitely, Nicole. Put them on that block buyer list.
Yeah. I actually have a link.
When you're in your seller hub, there's a box that says shortcuts. It's the first one under shortcuts. Block bidders.
Yeah, or you could just go to this link right here. I have it saved in my bookmark. Just in case.
Do you add a lot of people to your list?
I have
You can actually count?
26.
Wow. I have
Why,
so
how
many I
many?
can't count. Well, yeah, after 22 years.
What do you block everyone that annoys you? Oh, he sent me a lowball block. Yeah,
It's in the hundreds, let's say.
block someone, they have to do a lot to block me. Probably a stupid return for whatever reason that was not correct. Just rude in messages, that kind of thing.
Pat, you've only got one person blocked on eBay? My gosh. You'll sell to anybody, huh? Or
Yeah,
two.
Hey, listen. Making me so mad. You show her. Show her his boss. I like with Whatnot, you can't permanently block anyone, and I don't understand it. We have someone that's kind of stalking us, and I blocked him once. He came into the live right before we started. I blocked him and removed him, and then he came back mid live, and I removed again, which I guess doesn't really remove them on Whatnot. I don't get it. They could still see the screen, but half of it's blocked. I don't understand the whole purpose of that. So he's still able to stalk us. Yeah, I hear you. That's what the weed is for.
That's why you have Jim there, is to block them every time they make a comment.
Yep. He wasn't there yesterday, though. I had to do it. Oh, there's Jordan's alarm. Let's see if she'll get up. Oh, wiki wiki. Come on, sleepyhead. It's time to take photos. Should we do a pop-up tomorrow? What do you think?
How do you think you would do with a pop-up on YouTube?
No, not for that. We were gonna do pins. But we did one yesterday, not at our normal time, and I got a few messages after the live of, "Oh no, I missed it. I didn't even think to look at your time because you always go on at the same time." So they all assumed that we were going on at 10 o'clock, and we went on at 5, and like 3 of our regulars weren't able to be there. Even though I messaged them to let them know the time changed. They didn't read it. So we'd have to go on for Callie Luis, so we'd have to go on, he goes on 8, so maybe 6.
Every once in a while, I'll go look at messages on whatnot. Oh, there's a couple of new ones. I don't get notifications or anything on there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't. Or if you get too many notifications, they all kind of just blend together, so you don't even notice that somebody went on.
Well, on the desktop, you don't get any at all, I don't think, even if you're signed up for them. And I won't put it on my phone, so.
Oh, you don't have it on your phone? My calendar doesn't work.
It doesn't handle whatnot at all.
Hmm.
Well, it's on there, but I can't use it because it just kind of locks it up, and it's too old of a phone to stay up with this technology. So the only reason I turn it on the phone is to enter giveaways. So
yeah, we have an old iPhone. I got is a 6 or 7, but it literally will not download the app.
Yeah,
on the phone.
Yeah, this is like 6S, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's at least 5 or 6 years old. You know.
But
it works fine. I don't need all the new crap. Come on.
Like this one that we're using, we have to trade this one ASAP. This is a 8 or 9. Jordan, what iPhone is this?
Probably 8. That was the
popular. So it lags really bad on us, especially when we're trying to look things up and we're out. It pisses. I want to throw the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's not really the phone's fault. It's the technology. No, I could blame the phone. It should work. It's not that old. It's only, what, 3-4 years? And it's T-Mobile. I blame T-Mobile.
The camera gets better. I don't know. The 2 videos I've done on my channel, they look pretty good. I think they're in 1080 from my old phone. So I don't know, I think it does pretty decent. You guys watch them and tell me what you think, but I think they're pretty sharp.
Yeah, give me a minute. It's gonna make me go find them in my orders. Luckily, I ordered them this year, so here.
There weren't any Smurfs in there, Pat. There were some zoo animals, though. I've got them listed already. There were only 4 different types. I priced them all at $35 each, plus shipping, which was very, very competitive in actuality.
What are we talking about?
Dixie cups. Love the Smurfs.
Yeah, I was a little shocked that they went from 34 plus shipping. I thought it was going to be like $20 a piece.
On Dixies, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's people listing just half of a box for $30, so. No, Saxon doesn't watch my stuff, Pat. I haven't made it to the A team yet.
To the A team? I watch all your videos. Hats are long, so
And there's so many of them.
There's so many of them. Tricker's like, what was it, 1 minute and 30 seconds?
My last one was only 43 seconds or something.
Yeah. Make some videos like that, Pat, and I'll watch all your videos.
Right. Well, that's my thought. Hey, it's less than a minute. I think most people are going to watch it all the way through.
Right. Oh, anytime, V. Hopefully we see you on Whatnot here and there.
All right. Good night, Vanessa. Thank you.
Yeah, she thought. That's her nice way of
Yeah.
saying
That's all right.
You know, Striker resubs to me like every month. I think he deletes me and then he feels bad.
No, I can't believe they unsubbed me from Fox News last week. That was crazy.
No, that's not even true.
How'd your premiere go, Pat? How many people were there?
Yeah. I'll send the link if you want to talk to us.
$26? Well, that's okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Do we have
Was it
26
out?
here? Nope.
No, he beat us. People rather watch palette videos than list.
I would too.
I would have been there.
You know, all the YouTubers that have a sourcing channel and a sell channel, their sourcing channel is like doubles and triples subs as the sales part.
Yeah.
People much rather watch people finding stuff than, telling you what it's sold for and packing it up and crap.
Yeah, not everyone's a reseller in this community, so a lot of people don't care to listen to reseller talk. I mean, I love that all these guys hang out with us, but it's not the main reason we're doing it. We're doing it to get ourselves motivated to list, and hopefully everyone joins in and motivates as well. Like, honestly, if we didn't go on today, I wouldn't have drafted any of these. I would have probably organized and then organized. That's probably it. Julie, what are you listing? You said you're listing.
Nicole. We could do it every day if you like.
Twice a week. Oh my god. You can come on, and if you can talk to everyone for us, then I can list.
Oh, that's Patrick.
What are you doing?
He found his way here.
She sent me the link through Instagram.
Yeah.
She's the only one that still invites me on anymore. What am I doing?
But you never respond to my messengers, so.
What?
Hi, Christopher.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Chris, what's up?
I send you the link and you don't even look at them.
I don't.
Until the next day. It's like, well, that's a little late.
I don't sometimes live by the phone.
Oh, excuses.
Are you on your computer all day long?
No.
Oh man, I don't know
Why
what
do you think it's called the traveling picker? I'm out and about, and
yeah, but your phone travels with you.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm not. If you want to, you pick up the phone and call me.
It looks like you're on the phone right now, Pat.
Yeah, I got a text.
I'm never on my phone, guys.
I didn't say that. I said I don't live on it. Stop busting my.
It looks like you do because you just came live and you're on the phone.
We want Christopher to come up and say hello. Send Christopher the link.
Is he going to come on? Does he come on live?
I don't know.
Well, there can be a first.
He might not want to hang out with us, guys.
We have all kinds of questions for Chris.
Oh. You want to be interrogated, Chris? Come on up.
Who's going to interrogate him? You?
No, Striker. I'm going to list.
Not me. Yeah. We're going to invite Donna on.
I don't interrogate people because I don't like it done, but
right. I don't think we'd have to. I think Chris would tell us everything without us asking.
Right? He'd probably go off for it. It would probably be about the club mostly.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll listen to club talk.
Well, see, you don't have to show your face.
Well, what I like about the clubs is when the turkey is fresh and then you do the turkey, and then the bacon, and then another layer of bread, and then lettuce, tomato, and then that toast is like medium. Oh, that's a good club sandwich.
We're talking about the strip club,
Oh, that's a waste of money.
right?
I'm talking about the best club that there is. Turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon.
So one of your pallets going out next week? Your orders?
No, they're actually
How long do we have? I haven't went and bought one yet.
they're well, honestly, what I'm gonna have to do, I'm finding out. I've had some people say I don't want clothes. Well, I tried to keep, like, if you got 25 items in a box, I tried to keep it that it was like 5 clothes, like based on the percentage that I got stuff. Plus, trying to really have a mix. But if you don't sell clothes and you get clothes, then you don't want clothes, then I'm sort of the bad guy, So starting Monday, I'm gonna do a 2-hour like auction where we're gonna I'm bringing 2 pallets to the house. We're gonna set up a table and we're gonna do a pallet box auction. So we're gonna start like with 12, 15 items, and that way, if you want to pay more than what you would have, in a sense, buying it that way, but you're gonna see exactly what you get. And I sold one on my premiere tonight, actually, but they go out once a month, and they'll ship the 21st this month of October.
Yeah, Christopher, I don't know how people get over there. I'd be jet lagged for a week if I went that far.
Israel. Oh. Well, safe travels, Christopher. Christopher, I have a package to send you. You won something when I was on Tees like 2 weeks ago, and I sent you an email, but I didn't hear nothing back. But I'm going to send you a little something, a gift, because your name was picked.
Rigged.
Maybe some pole wax. He always talks about the wax.
Okay.
Here you go, Sylvia. I found another one for you.
I don't even know if that's a real thing.
Save this one because I don't have it in my orders. I never ordered from it, but it's kind of wrong chat.
I was gonna say that one didn't come through very well.
You want a small mini? You want a small mini? A couple items from my pallet boxes, so you'll get 5 things. But T went to Long Island, and then I didn't talk to her. She was busy, but she gave me your address finally because I don't have none of that stuff, and so I'm gonna send it out this week. But how long are you in Israel for? I don't want a package there sitting on your porch. But yeah, you won.
You didn't send it to the strip club? They won't open it there.
They might steal it someone there. We don't know.
They'll be taking the measuring tape out and going, wonder what it says. It says, "Attention, Mr. Chatworth." Oh, he'll be backside. Okay, so then I'll wait to send it towards later in the week. That would probably be a good. That would probably his last name has a catchy kitty cat or cat horse or something like.
He would do good on YouTube. He's a chatter, a chatty Chatsworth.
I thought he had Whatnot. You're not doing Whatnot?
Me?
No, Chris.
Oh,
I hadn't heard that one.
I think he applied and got approved.
That'd be interesting.
I could have been stoned, but Chris, let us know.
I'm going to be doing Whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got approved today.
For pallets?
That and probably baseball cards, honestly.
Yeah, be careful with the baseball cards. I mean, I don't know what kind of level you have of cards, but some of them would be very bullying in there if you have the lower end stuff, Yeah,
I'm not. I mean, to be honest, I think as a host, you got to learn to hey guys, we're here to have fun. You know, these aren't $50 cards. These aren't $100 cards. These are old vintage cards from the 70s and 80s. You know what? You pick up 30 cards for $5 and have fun and have a good time. It's not those type of auctions that I do won't be the like buy a $50 card and hope to flip it for 200.
Yeah.
You know. But that's where you got to set the tone. A lot of people don't know how to. I mean, my background having 800 employees over 20 years and dealing with the public, I have no problem. If you ever watch my live, I know you don't really watch me, Saxton. You know, 40 seconds.
Someone rudely had a premiere while we were live, so I couldn't.
That was scheduled months out. You could have double hosted it and took away some views from me. It cost me my penny. But
I should have in there.
Nah, but if you ever watch my lives, you notice I don't get no trolls in there. I don't get no, because I when I figured out early on and I met other YouTubers and how to do things that I don't really have that. Now it'll be interesting to see on Monday when I do the auction. I'm
gonna troll the hell out of you.
Well, I block you. I used to tell some of my friends, I said, I don't care who you are. If you come in and you act like an idiot, you'll be blocked.
I'm not gonna troll you on my main name. I'm gonna hide. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm so quick at it that
I know.
Like I don't like people talking politics or religion or you don't come in picking fights with other people in the chat. You want to do that? Go somewhere else.
Right. I don't like talking about politics or religion either.
No, well, that's not why we're here. That's not the type of channel.
I'll do it in private.
Yeah, we're here honestly as a reselling community. We're here to find. My favorite show, and without a doubt, is American Pickers, and my favorite talk show was David Letterman. And this is one of the reasons. When I first started doing YouTube, I used to spin records, and then I found out that I love music, and I would film a show for 2-3 hours of different records. And what happened? So some of the records songs got banned, and it would screw up my video. I spent something like 7 hours one day doing a 2-hour show, and 4 songs were blocked.
So what was your DJ name?
No, I was always Pat D's.
Oh.
And people kind of laugh because of Rick D's, the actual. You ever hear of Rick D's, the DJ from the late 70s, early 80s?
No.
Rick D's in the top 40, and he did the song Disco Duck.
Yeah, no.
You never heard of it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. I just had an offer for a DVD for $1.27.
Wow. Yeah. You don't know who Rick Dees is? That's amazing.
We'll be sure to reply to him. Get that traffic up to that.
Yeah. Well, it's in another country, so I guess because of the shipping, he wants me to give it to him for $1.27, so he can. It's a $29 DVD, but shipping's probably $29.
You just say no, thank you.
Yeah. Rick Dees, right? Isn't?
Yeah, Rick Dees.
I've heard that name before. Do they have like a whole meme of it?
Yeah.
Isn't it really popular?
I'm sharing the screen. Rick Dees, right here. Rick Dees in the top weekly top 40, and then this was him. He wrote the song "Disco Duck."
Mm.
Can't play it, but yeah.
Is that Donald? How do you fix it, Donald?
What's that?
Oh, only that one is. One of the logos looks like Donald Duck.
Well, that's because he did a song called Disco Duck. It was a popular 70s. Let's see what his net worth is. Maybe I can
look at that duck costume.
Maybe I can call him up and borrow some money. $50 million. What do you think?
Say you're related?
No. Even when you are related to some people that have money, they don't pick up the phone.
I wouldn't.
I know.
I mean, if you won the lotto and told everyone you just won millions, how many people are going to call you?
Well, if I won the lotto, let me tell you, I'd have one of the most fun YouTube channels, because you can't take it with you, and there's a lot of good that you could do, and I mean, imagine like what 100 people even at 10,000 is only $1 million. I mean, so when you win crazy money like that, I mean,
Yeah. I would travel first.
if I even won the lotto, I'd still want to honestly do YouTube, because I like but just unfortunately sometimes you meet people that aren't so nice.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to watch them more than 41 seconds. Is that what it was, Striker?
And I have some that don't even watch the entire 41, but for the most part, most of them do.
I know.
I watched 41 seconds of all your videos, Pat.
Cool.
Yeah, and then you'd bring my average down of all my other ones. Thanks a lot. That Renee, Striker, that Renee video that I just did from the Facebook.
Yeah.
That video is 7.5 minutes, and the average view is under 3 minutes. So
Yeah.
people were after 2.5 minutes, they didn't want to hear no more what's going on. People are very yeah. Oh, this doesn't interest me. Move on.
Yeah. It's the same with Whatnot. You have to, when that buyer comes in the room, you need to get their attention somehow, get them to want to stay in your chat, and it's hard. There's not much you can do while you're live and within a minute.
Well, it all depends, I think, too, what you're selling. And I look at Rally Roots, and oh my God, because of the way they do it, sort of like oh my God, what is somebody gonna win a $500 shirt? Are they gonna get a blah 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 $75 shirt? Or are they gonna get the $1,000 shirt? So they got Callie as the camera girl, and then Allie and Ryan are there. And sort of entertaining the crowd, and then, but I mean, the money that they're doing, oh man,
yeah,
it's easy. I never realized. Well, I mean, until today, when you look on Whatnot, you can see the souls.
Yeah, but we can't compare to big YouTubers. I mean, they almost have 700,000 subs. I can't compare to that.
No,
let's just take the normal seller on Whatnot. You have 1 to 2 minutes to catch someone's attention enough to make them want to stay at your auction.
No, but my point is Whatnot really, what happens is they look at a Rally Route, just like YouTube. People look at those people and say, oh, look what they're doing. I could do that too. You can't. They have the social media following that, they can get away with doing I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Rally Routes this year would probably do $250,000 just doing Whatnot.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, Daily Refinement, Chris is doing $100,000 a month.
That's crazy. And that's from the Whatnot, from YouTube, most of it. I'm not saying they don't get people from Whatnot, but
it says you have sold almost 2,000 items now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you sell small items.
Yeah, we do mostly smalls. I would say mostly under $10.
Yeah. Rally Roots has sold 2,857, but I wouldn't be surprised if their average is closer to $100. Well, your average is probably what, $5 or $8?
Probably 5. Yeah.
Right.
5 or 8. Yeah, maybe a little bit higher for when we do the media, like the heavy hitters.
Yeah. Is that your primary source now of do you sell on eBay?
It kind of went half and half. We used to be, what we're making on Whatnot now is kind of supplementing what we were making on eBay. So we didn't really add to our business. We kind of just split it.
Yeah, you diverted it.
Yeah, but I like it. It's fun, it's fun socializing, and it's a lot more fun than listings, put it that way.
How comes you don't sell any like Disney pins?
I don't, not that I've been offered any Disney pins. I haven't seen any.
Yeah, the reason I asked, because I see that you sell a lot of pins, and we used to have a waitress that used to work for us. She used to pay for her vacation every year she used to go down to Florida and get certain pins, and then she would sell them on eBay. And
I live in Florida. If I lived in Florida, I would. If you live in Florida, you should go to Disney and get all the pins. But You need to get a connect because you're paying
Whoa,
the
whoa,
price.
whoa. Who lives in Florida?
I thought you did. Oh no, you're in Pennsylvania. Okay.
See?
Yeah, I remembered. Calm
You
down.
remember? Saxton doesn't watch. Hey, how you like my name? Saxton doesn't watch me.
What? Because I forgot where you lived.
Well, no, because I typed in Saxon doesn't watch me.
I watch you sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, why don't you
Yeah.
show some love? Put it on while you're snoring.
I'll watch your.
Did you guys get any listings done?
I'm on number 5 right now. Checking the costume.
Yeah. Geez,
But
I
for
came
Disney-
in.
But
I
for
came
Disney,
in, and the chat went silent.
no, Nicole talked. But for the Disney pins, you have to be really careful because a lot of them are fake. So I don't know.
I don't know if they're fake, honestly. I think they're just probably not licensed from the right warehouse. They're all made at the. Look, I mean, a pin is a stamp, and when they make those stamps with the post out there in China, you just got somebody. Hey, Jen, you just got somebody that on their own they go in business for themselves, and the Chinese, because that's what they do. They'll bag those. They bag those, but they got certain pins that they're really protective of.
Yeah, you can't take a Disney pin and replicate the exact pin. That's illegal. It's like replicating Gucci. You can't.
No, but those pins are all made in China. But what happens is when they farm that out, they'll say to a warehouse, hey, look, these are pins that, in other words, we're going to pay $1 for, but you have to have high end security to make sure, because then they put them on a card, and then those pins get sold for like typically $8 to $20 in the park. And then they say, hey, if we go out in the market and we find out that these pins you're gonna lose your contract. So they make sure, because of the dyes, that dye doesn't get out there. But then they have a lesser pin that there's another company doing that. There's a lot of, like, you can go on Disney right now or eBay right now, and you could buy some of those cheaper pins wholesale for like 50 cents a piece.
Yeah, those aren't real though.
Yeah, no, they're real. They're just not.
Have you been into a Whatnot Disney stream of pins? These people are crazy collectors. They will attack you if you have fake pins or scrappers.
Yeah, those are pins that people take to the park and they're looking to trade up to bigger. But the true pin collectors that know, they're not going to trade a $15 pin for those cheap 50-cent pins.
No,
they're coming out of a warehouse. I mean, they're real, but they're probably just not licensed by Disney. But Disney doesn't stop it. Why? Because when you think about it, when a kid goes with a couple of those cheap pins, what does it do? It plants the seed. I'll see a kid sometimes come up and he's like, "Oh, Dad, can I get one of those pins?" And I'll have a whole bag of them with me. And the mom will say, like, "No." So I give the kid. I said, "You want a pin? Here, you can have one." I'll give him one. And then
so you're handing out fake pins all over Disney?
Yeah, I hand those pins out. What the hell? Because they're not. But doesn't matter. What happens next? All of a sudden, the kid likes that pin. Then he's convincing mom to buy one of the $10 or $12 pins. That's why Disney's not gonna make a big deal out of it, because it's sort of the cheap way to get people hooked into collecting of pins. And then they when they get to the park, they're like, oh, they have the interest in the pins, so they start looking at the pin wall, and then they start buying 5 pins and spending $75. Like, we probably have, between me and my 2 sons, we probably have at least 600 of those $10, $15 pins. So we probably have $6,000 in pins.
You collect them?
Yeah, we collect them. Yeah, so I know
you don't want to collect fake ones, right?
What's that?
You don't want to collect the fake ones.
Well, I don't know what's considered fake. I mean, do we know the licensing agreement? Again, those cheap ones that they make are well, Disney's not going to make a big deal about them.
There's a woman on Whatnot that works for Disney, and she'll literally come in your chat and tell you they're fake. And then if Whatnot finds out, they will give you a warning. And then if you do it again, they will remove you as a seller. So they think they're fake. So, I don't know. And if you sell fake pins, I don't know why eBay doesn't crack down on it, but I know that the customers don't like it.
They don't like buying them, or they don't like people selling them.
I mean, if they know what they're getting into, when you go on to eBay and you know that the pins are 50 cents a piece, you have to assume they're not made by Disney.
Exactly.
Yeah, then they're okay with it. But if you go onto Whatnot, into those pin shows, and someone has a scrapper or a fake pin, the whole crowd, the community, will literally attack them and report them. So different sites definitely act different ways over those kind of things. Same thing with the T-shirts. You have those reprints from China all over eBay that eBay allows, but on Whatnot, I bet you bring a bunch of those fake reprints, people are probably going to say a couple things, you know?
Here's my screen then. Saxton. Saxton, do you see my
Oh yeah, Striker, you have a question?
So here's the ones that they're talking about, and they say tradable. So these are the ones that they make that basically you can get 100 of these for 50 cents, right? 50 so cents, what people look to do, and here's a board someone makes up. But you could tell when you look at these, when you when you want to go, well, let's go. You could see then the better ones. You could tell that they're see them, how they're printed and how the bigger they're more.
And some are really hard to tell though. I had looked these up and
like these two, like this one, Dopey and Sneezy is probably like the cheaper ones, but the ones to the left are the ones that are more expensive.
Yeah,
Disney pin, but here now go under advanced. Let's see how many sold listings there are at a. Oh, hold on.
I just wouldn't want to mess with Disney and getting banned.
I just wonder why you never have it.
On Whatnot because of the community. The community is too.
Yeah, look at these. These
not accepting.
These are all people that what they do is they buy these, and they go to the park try to trade up.
Yeah.
But in the past 90 days, 270. Now look at this one.
600.
These are cast member ones.
Those could be fake too.
Well, somebody must have felt pretty confident to pay that kind of money.
Yeah.
You know? You can tell by the quality of them too, how thin they are, how thick they are. The backing, you know, those cheaper ones, people know.
Yeah, and the backing up with the waffling, if the waffling is off, you can tell that's fake.
I mean, look at these ones.
Yeah, we probably won't ever get into Disney pins unless we go to an estate sale and they look legit, 100% legit to me. Even then, I would still be hesitant.
No, that's weird. Do you notice something there?
Auctions is spelled wrong?
On the left one, yeah.
Because it's probably fake.
That's funny.
Auctions.
Only on the bottom, not on the top.
I smell a fake.
Yeah, I go away for 30 minutes. I'm only here for a little bit. She sent me a note that you could come on, but you have to keep it short.
Well, we're getting off in like 30 minutes anyway, right, Trigger?
Oh, we are? All right. See you later.
No, we'll see.
Yeah, it's almost what?
No, 9:30 at your place. Yeah.
Pat left.
He's like, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah, Daniel, go ahead and ask. Unless you need to email me, you can email me, or you can ask it in here.
I meant 30 minutes, Pat, not this second. Such a pain. What are you doing?
Pat will be Pat.
Right?
Just so wake up a little bit.
But yeah, I'd be really hesitant with those pins. I don't want to be yelled at by people and whatnot.
Yeah, I have no. I think mine are probably real, but I mean, I'm not an expert at it, so I couldn't tell you. But
You never had a complaint or anything, right?
I know I've never heard anything.
Where'd you get yours?
From Renee and Joe down there. You know, they're close to Disney, or they were.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was close to Disney, I would go in and try to get the ones that I could flip. But
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, send me some pictures, Daniel. I'll look at it, and we'll see what everybody else here thinks too.
Jordan, you're gonna do photos? Oh, this is a petite. This is gonna take forever. I thought you were doing BLT.
Yeah, well, I feel even lazier than that's That's so fine.
They weren't that good.
But get trapped.
It's just
We still gotta eat them.
all right. We're gonna be getting off in like a half an hour, Jordan. You haven't done any work yet. She's worse than me. Yeah, she did drop off packages and went food shop. What'd you do around the house? I saw you laying in bed actually.
Was Jordan making BLTs?
No, she just said she's feeling too lazy for that, so she's putting gyozas or whatever they're called. Gyozas. She had pre-made a whole ton of them and freezes them. We have the machine that sucks all the air out. Food saver. And she's gonna defrost them, and then we have the what is it called? The air fryer. So they're a little bit healthier, and she uses turkey meat instead of beef. We switched over to turkey like 5 years ago to get healthier. And I rarely have steak. Maybe like twice a year I'll have a steak, and that's it. No BLTs.
So, what do you know about that, Daniel? Is it just a piece of wood? That's the game board that we're looking at?
Let me see what he's got.
Oh, I think it's antique for sure.
Can you post
That's
it in here? I mean, look at it, or you don't want to. If you don't want to share, that's fine.
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
You want to put it in private?
Yeah.
Are you wearing that?
No,
Oh.
I'm just folding it. Oh my gosh. I'm folding this thing, putting it away, and she's like, "Are you wearing that?" She thought that I was gonna put this on. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna put on this.
Like that's like probably an $80 sweater. I don't know. I haven't looked it up in a long time.
Yeah.
Or it's like not even a sweater. It's like a shirt. I guess.
Like, yeah, it's kind of short sleeve, but it's knit.
Yeah, it's a knit shirt.
Knit shirt.
Something different. I don't think I saw anything like it when I comped
But
it.
it is sweater-like though.
Mhm.
So, but it's like maybe like a sweater type of thing for people that hate sleeves.
Oh, you want to put me? Okay. Huh. Jordan, look at this.
I think it's just the game board. By what I get, is the back is just a piece of wood, as you can see,
Interesting.
and the front of it
I want to know what the game was.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. Alphabets on it.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a weird Ouija board, but it's not.
Yeah,
Right.
it
No-
looks like a thing that you find in the attic in an old house that was like cursed
Mm.
or something.
Yeah, like if you open that, you'll release the
Release a
Hellraiser.
demon.
The Hellraiser.
Well, I don't think anything opens. I think that's a solid piece of wood with some cardstock glued to the top of it. It looks like.
Oh,
Does
okay,
that
what's
middle piece of wood move at all, or is it glued on there, Daniel?
Yeah, like that line looks like it could like, flip open or something.
Yeah,
So
I think.
if you touch it, it
I think
awakens.
that is. Well, I think this is just a glued-on piece of wood, maybe.
Mm,
That's there.
I don't know. It's old.
Oh, it's only 6 inches big. Okay, so pretty small.
What game could you play on that? I can't even think of like what. You can't roll dice on it because it's so small. Oh, it actually comes up the wood. Okay. Yeah.
What's that?
The wood piece actually comes up, and that other picture, it looks like it dips in. Maybe a card game? Maybe there's supposed to be cards with it? I don't know.
I don't know about cards. I could see dice maybe, but
I have a Facebook group.
you think it's you think this is related to that, Daniel?
If I could find this group.
Did you try Google Image by chance? Let me see.
Are we making a mummy?
Hardly. Six, but you didn't want to come on, right? You lost your voice. You're screaming at everyone, winner! What? Yeah, were you a winner?
Are you a winner?
Or a loser? There's no video proof yet. We don't know.
Does it look like it ever had hinges on the side of it or something? Like it could have been a box top? In-cut grain on the wood, so it's not like real fine carpentry or anything. Kind of rustic.
Oh, that's from the chair. Hardly.
Oh, were you 6B? You want it? Yeah, it's an interesting piece. Definitely an auction item, I would say. Start it high and see if there's any interest in it. I wouldn't start it at $10 or anything. I'd go up much higher, just in case you only find one buyer for it.
Yeah, you could try this group if you want. It's called What's My Antique? I'll drop the link. Free identification and appraisals. And they have maybe a rule here or two, but that's a good piece. Nobody's gonna.
And you might put a tape measure by it so they get a better idea of the size of it also.
Yeah, if you want to try to get a second opinion, third opinion, fourth opinion, whatever, I would ask them in there. You just drop a picture of your item, and they're really good in there. There's 154,000 members, so somebody should hopefully know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would say too. I'd say at least 50 to start and see what happens. And if it doesn't sell, then maybe put buy it now. Maybe 150 or something with best offer. See what happens. But definitely take a lot of photos of it from all different angles and make it obvious that centerpiece what it does. Interesting item for sure. Well, depending on the age, Jen. I mean, if it was made last year, then it's probably not in good shape. But if it was made 100 years ago, it definitely looks good. But I would say that's early 1900s or so, yeah. Donna's back.
What up?
Finished with the shipping.
Yeah, try that group. See if you get any responses. With 154,000 people in there, I think at least one person will answer you.
Well, I think he'll get some answers, just a matter of
if they're right.
correct.
Yeah.
Of course, that also goes along with, can you find a buyer for it, If nobody knows what it is, it might be hard to find somebody interested in it.
What? I just sat down.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Daniel. Anytime. Did you have a show today, Donna? You didn't go live at all, did you? So you're shipping the weekend's orders.
No, just 250. 6 feet. 6 feet's like, Donna!
Bella.
What is that?
What are you?
What are you?
That's the only thing I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to sell it. Get some keywords in there. Somebody will grab it.
Donna, you need that link? That's good.
Donna shipping. So.
She's done shipping finally.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I didn't see that, if that's what she said. She said that she'll never be done.
Well, she'll never be done because she always goes live. So how do you, just how it works. I don't care when Donna ships my stuff. She could ship it in 4 months. I'm still not going to ask her about it. T2, I don't bother them with anything. Good luck, Dan. Let us know if you figure out what it is. Okay. Facebook?
Troubles are brewing. 6 B's are coming on.
I don't know. He's got no voice. Winner. Why are you going to do those photos? You enjoying yourself a coffee?
Yes.
That's like your fifth?
That's actually a tea.
Oh.
I just didn't have the energy to correct you.
Jeez. You're
Yeah,
pretty
that's
pathetic right
alright.
now.
I'm tired. I'm really tired today. I only got like
You're tired.
I got like 3 hours of sleep or something. I don't know because my Fitbit wouldn't update and tell me.
Oh, Snarf just fell. Snarf. We'll have to save him later. Alright, why don't you do some photos? We're only going to be on for like another 10, 15 minutes. Let's at least list one item fully, or otherwise we're pathetic. We lose. Loser!
We're all good.
You didn't get one done yet?
Well, not technically,
You
because
need to finish messaging.
I have 6 drafted, but I'm trying to switch over. It's not letting me.
There you go.
I don't want
You
to
can't just run through those drafts and finalize them?
Not without the photos, without Jordan taking
Oh,
photos.
so drafts don't mean anything without photos.
Right. Not actually listed. Oh, he doesn't want to come on. Yeah, Jim's not home yet, but we could do that when you want.
How much was it, Jen?
No.
How long is the flight from England to
Yeah, the AOL hats. I was debating getting them from you when you had them, but I already have enough freaking hats.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good item just to have in your store that's low priced and brings people in to look at other things.
Yeah.
Going to bed, Donna. It's 10. Ooh, so early. Nice.
So the neighbor got a blow up like Halloween decoration.
No, they didn't.
Yes. Okay, so
So wait, no, you're not telling the beginning of the story here. Joe, which is Jordan's mom. So if we ever say Joe, it's her mom. She has decided because doing the gazebo, they were supposed to do it already, but they're doing it next weekend, that she no longer wants to participate in Halloween. She wants to be,
not that she doesn't want to participate. She
Well-
just doesn't want to put up her Halloween village
which is,
because it's so tedious.
well,
It
that,
takes a
and
lot
she
of
didn't want to
time.
decorate the lawn either.
Not really, but
She doesn't want to
she's
decorate.
kind
Let's put it that
of-
way.
Yeah.
She's just over it. Or not even over it. She just never got,
She just doesn't
she
have
never got
time.
onto it.
There's just no time.
But yet we have a whole storage unit dedicated to Halloween and holiday items. Why are we paying for this unit if you guys aren't going to decorate? That's my point. So now tell the story of her seeing the blow up that the people have next door. Did she change her mind?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you mean down the road?
I thought you were going to say
Down
she saw the blow up
road.
and got jealous, and now we have to decorate.
No, she's jealous of the people down the road, not our next door neighbor.
Oh.
Our next door neighbor is kind of like a rude person.
Oh, which one? The one to
They're
the
like-
left?
Yeah,
Mhm.
like she's just always
She's like yelling at her kids.
rude
really
and
loud.
yelling at her kids and dropping F-bombs at them. And it's kind of like,
I don't mind the F-bomb. I just,
well, no, but when you're yelling at your kids, it's kind of like, well,
yeah, they're
you
like
need
4
to
years old.
calm down, lady.
No.
But she's just something. But no, the neighbors down the road she's jealous of because they have this giant Viking ship
Oh my God, really?
out in their front yard, and it's got like these glowing skull eyes.
Oh,
And
thank you,
it's just-
Donna.
It's cool
Get
the
some
way
sleep.
that it is, and like this giant witch that's flying.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my mom is like, these people.
Now I have to decorate.
And now all of a sudden she's like getting some decoration stuff out because she's
I knew it.
like, I can't suck.
I told you. I told her. I said, yeah, okay. This was 3 days ago.
She doesn't want to do
I
the
don't believe her.
village stuff though.
I still don't believe her.
Normally for Halloween, like for holidays in general, my mom goes all out and like
That's why we have a whole storage
she
unit
has like
full of
a
it.
whole centerpiece on the table and like la la la. But like we're gonna save all that for Christmas.
Oh, you're not leaving?
She's
Okay.
got too much work to do during the fall on the house. So,
Donna's like, I'm not leaving yet.
But-
God.
as I was saying, our next door neighbor just got a big blow up
Mhm.
for Halloween.
Of what?
It's like this headless horseman type of thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Not on a horse, but you know how like the headless horseman has like the pumpkin head.
hmm
It's like that kind of concept. I don't know what it is.
Well, he walks too, doesn't he? Yeah.
No, he's on a horse.
Well, he gets off the
Headless
horse.
horseman.
Oh, whatever. What about Sleepy Hollow? Didn't he ever get off the horse?
He's a headless horseman.
Whatever.
Sleepy Hollow is just the town.
Oh. I never watched it, see?
Yeah. You don't.
I like to speculate and make things up.
Anyway, but so they got this new blow up.
Oh. Okay.
And
Sugar.
I took my mom's dog outside, Evie, and to go to the bathroom, and she sees this thing, and she
What happened?
Okay, good.
There we go.
My alarm is going.
stupid
I had
alarm.
to fix it.
So yeah, she sees this thing and she thinks it's a person. So I'm trying to get her to go to the bathroom in the grass, and she keeps leading me over to stare at the neighbor's blow up, and she's just like wagging her tail at it.
Your mom?
No,
Oh.
Evie. She's like wagging her tail at it and getting all excited, doing her little twerk dance. Like when
Jordan,
she
they
does
can't
when
see
she's
you
excited
twerking
for
right
people.
now, so you doing that doesn't help.
Whatever.
She's shaking the whole
I'm
time.
telling you
Twerking.
because I'm looking at you. And she's just like starting to cry and whine, looking at it like, why won't they say hi to me?
Because it's not alive.
Because it's not a person.
She's only 3 months old, so she's got a lot of learning to do.
4.
Almost 4, right?
Yeah, she's 4.
Going on 4, yeah. She's pooping outside, but not peeing outside yet on her own. She's getting, sometimes she'll go to the door, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Donna, how's Gypsy doing? Is she fully out yet? Or is she still pooping? I know you're going through the same thing.
Jordan is chatty Cathy tonight.
She can talk a lot.
I can. Once I get talking about something I actually care about, I'm like,
Yeah. She's like me with soccer, but it's not about soccer. It's like
No.
usually music. She's a music major.
music or I
Shows,
don't know,
TV shows. That she's,
crafting things.
like, you want to talk about Rick and Morty right now because she's watching it every night? She'll talk about it.
I like talking about funny stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I like listening to podcasts more than you do. Even
Mhm.
you like listening to work related stuff, but when I'm working or something, I like to just
Yeah, that's my routine. I
like to listen to something else.
like while I'm working, I watch, obviously everyone that I support, the auctions. I got Donna and
Yeah.
Luis and Gary and everybody. And then after they all go off, that's when I watch my matches. If I had to miss one, I'll watch the one, because they all play into each other sometimes. Like yesterday's matches were at 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you can't watch them all at once. And then podcast is like the last on my list. I'd
Yeah.
probably watch a TV show over a podcast.
Yeah, lately when I'm doing packages, I like to put a show on in the background. Like, not like
I
one that you
listen to
have
one
to really
podcast.
pay attention to.
I listened to the Attacking Third. That's on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Herrera was that one.
I can give you a whole list of podcasts.
I know. I have one. Mine's
I
soccer related
I
though.
don't like when I'm cooking or cleaning or something. I don't like silence all the time. Sometimes you do.
I don't like
'cause
silence ever.
sometimes you appreciate silence when you had a hectic day, But
No.
most of the time, I like to have like music or something playing.
Ask-
It's just like, oh god, I'm
Ask
so bored.
6B. I don't like silence whatsoever. So like if we're listening on stream together, I have like, Donna on or whoever's on. And he's like, it's so loud on my end. And I'm like, I can't stop the computer. You got to listen to Donna no matter what, even though you don't like her. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. No, but I always have something on. I can't work in silence. I feel like,
Yeah.
right? Donna doesn't know what silence is either.
She's going to the pound soon if she doesn't potty train.
I like to listen more than nothing about you, Donna. Nothing about you, Donna.
6B is like, that is not true.
I know. I'm so kidding. He would never say that.
No.
60's like the nicest guy. He would not. I don't think I've ever heard him say one bad thing about anyone.
Anyone.
Anyone. Or,
No.
oh no, not true. There's one guy on Whatnot that he can't stand.
Oh.
There is one guy on Whatnot that you don't like. I can't remember who it is. But that's the only person I've ever heard him. And even then, he's just like, God, his chat's so annoying. Like, he doesn't say anything bad about him. Like Jim. He's kind of like a Jim. Where's Jim? I figured he would at least pop in right now.
F that guy.
F that guy, that Jim guy. Oh, you mean the guy on Whatnot? No, if I have anything bad about it to say about you, I'll probably say it to your face. You know?
Yeah.
I don't have time. I'll just let you know.
Right? Like, you know what? I think you
You know what?
suck.
You suck. I tell him all the time.
It's so mean.
A lot of people like you, Donna.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like you, Donna.
Right? I've never had anyone tell me that I don't like that Donna woman. Striker's about done.
She thinks I don't like her anymore because I haven't called her in a week.
You didn't call her in a week?
She normally calls me, you know.
Donna,
I don't normally have to do the calling.
Let me check the last time Donna called me. I'm going to check right now.
2 hours ago?
No, not today.
Do you want to sit? Can we kind of...
I was waiting for you to do photos. Striker's going to get off in a minute, and we should... Thursday.
I'll do photos after you get off.
No, that's a long time.
I know. Donna who? What?
Mm-hmm.
Your number is private.
I thought we were going to watch 6B's video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he won't let us show that one. That would be fun, though. 6B, you want to show your winner video? Winner! I don't think he does. So how much did you get done, Shrek?
I did 40.
40. Wow, nice. I think you should get those other 10 and make it 50.
Nah, I've done enough. I did 11 earlier today, so.
I guess we should drop our Whatnot in case somebody ever is over there.
Yeah, drop your links. Everybody drop your links before we go.
You guys can follow us. He should be landing there.
Earlier today, Donna. So I did 51 for the day. That'll have to do.
That's awesome. That will have to do. Oh, man.
Mm.
You know how many people will listen to this maybe in the far, far future, if it stays up for a very long time, and we'll hear you say this, and they'll be like, I wish 51.
Well, but quantity of listings does not, guarantee success. So,
No.
You can list 100 a day every day for a year and not sell squat, So,
Yeah. But the math doesn't lie. The more items you have, the more sales you should get.
Sure.
I'll say should.
As long as they're not all trash. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're not way overpricing everything and your items are so undesirable nobody wants to go, but buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are on Whatnot, follow us. We'll follow you back. I don't know who does shows of you guys, but I try to support anyone that supports us. I like to at least make sure that I go to a few auctions of the person that's coming to ours, As long as I'm up. And we are switching our sleep schedule, so we should be getting up earlier.
Yep. That's the idea. Go to bed a little earlier. Get up a little earlier.
Yeah, when you get up at 2 in the afternoon, most of your day is gone because things close pretty early now, and daylight savings is going back.
It's like start at
7 now. Yeah.
I'm like, what?
7:30 here, and then it goes back an hour, so it'll start getting dark at 6:30. And even the thrift stores here, they close at 6, 5, 6, 7. You're getting up at 2. By the time you motivate, Jordan takes 2 hours to like motivate.
I really do.
I'm not even kidding. Yeah, her
really
eyes like
do.
lit up.
It's kind of not an exaggeration.
No.
Because it's like,
It could be 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. So I told her on Thursday she needs to get up at 6 so we can leave the house by 7:30.
I don't know if it's like my thyroid.
Yeah.
Because I have to get my thyroid tested.
Can they hear you? You need to come closer. I don't even know if you guys can hear her. She talks low, right?
I don't really yell.
Oh, you yell.
Give her a wireless mic.
Right, we get you a mic and you can walk around the house and
Yeah.
talk to us from upstairs. and
Have like a
stuff.
little wireless microphone.
I wonder if you could. We
That'd
could
be fun.
actually strap you with the phone next week, and you could talk through here. Just keep the camera because you'd be walking everywhere and make everyone busy.
Oh yeah.
But we could try that.
Yeah. Good.
But then every word you say, people would hear. So if your mom says something, so there's a lot of cursing. Like she'll
Yeah.
be screaming at Evie to stop doing everything she does. And then Harley will get in trouble and there'll be a couple F-bombs thrown his way.
Yeah.
I don't know
He
if that's
must
a
be
great idea.
sleeping 'cause there's no chaos at
Yeah.
the moment.
Not that we're monetized, but some people don't.
No, but later, who knows? Someday we could.
All right, let's let Striker get to bed. Or whatever he's going to do.
So I'm not going to bed, but I'm going to
Yeah.
relax. I'm
Yeah,
not watching.
relax a bit. Before bed, it's like you don't want to get off the second you're going to bed.
Yeah, I want to rest up before I go to bed.
Right. I want to rest up before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, Holly. Yeah, we got some done, and I'm gonna keep going on after I go have a J. I'll probably do about 15 to 20 by the end of the night, but not bad. Got at least 6 drafted that Jordan won't do photos of,
Yeah.
right?
All right, everyone, have a good night. Keep listing.
Yeah, we should be on next Monday, I believe, right? Maybe 6, and we're gonna do shorter streams, probably 6 to 9, 6 to 10 at the most, like this. We just have way too much going on with fourth quarter, especially Striker with
Yeah.
his auctions on the weekends, and then Jim flying is another issue. Like obviously today he didn't make it, so it's always going to be kind of in the air on Mondays. But we do want to do it. We want to keep motivated, and Monday is the only night that we can see where we can fit it in. We do auctions Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. Striker's busy on the weekends, so Monday's our only day that we have. So we'll keep it there, but just shorter streams. Oh, we're leaving, Jules.
Julie.
But yeah, we'll be back next Monday. We will be live on Whatnot on Thursday we're going to be actually moving our streams earlier to 9:13 from now on instead of 10:13. So we'll be there with some pins and Friday with media at 9:13 as well. That's our schedule. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Have a good night.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.